everyone would join, because it's all kind of mid-afternoon, and I know people are doing shit right now.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. This is usually when I get my most views for
Oh, it's
me.
3 o'clock? It's fucking 12 for me.
Damn, my fault. I didn't need to
Let's see.
call you so early.
My phone will refresh.
My little kitties that follow me are gonna. Damn, my fault. I didn't need to freak out and stream with cool guys. Mm.
Does it show I'm live right now?
Yeah, it shows up for me. I'm watching you right now.
Oh, really? Hang on. I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out. Holy fuck. No, that's poggers.
I just seem a little loud. Am I loud?
What's up, stream? First time I've done one of these in a good while on my main channel. You're the only one
Oh,
that
wow.
probably remembers.
I remember that. You fucking showed your face on accident.
Yeah, that was a fucking bad stream that I still have privated.
Yeah, you're filming
Yo,
a.
we got fucking chat going. Now this is real,
Wow.
gamer.
Wow.
We were with Ranty Studios, the guy that makes the fan series, Steve the Peter the Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
I know what my fans make, and then you also did. I'm excited for Since the Empire. Thanks. He came up to me and gave me the offer. He's like, "Yo, you wanna watch party some of your old videos, and so you can cringe on the inside? Because I haven't watched some of these in a good while."
Well, we're watching the good
This is
season.
the good season. I'll say this. This was my peak.
uh, so,
This was my actual peak. Stream. How's
yeah,
the audio sound? Does it sound good? How's our mic's quality?
yeah. If I'm too loud, I can change that. Oh, that's my school. I don't want anyone seeing that.
Are you posting a clip for Hunt for Hate Off? I could tease that. I could tease that.
Okay, I need to check mine now.
Cause that episode. Don't hold me to it, but Hunt for Hate Off could be coming out next week.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Confirmed.
it's almost done. It's like almost done. I finished recording my lines for it. I'm waiting on my friend Frank, who's doing Dirge, and
Two sons of Mandalore.
yeah, True Sons of Mandalore. And ain't that ironic? The Clone Trooper
Yeah.
guy. I'm getting him to play Dirge because I'm like, I told him as a joke, I'm like, you're too typecast as the Clone Trooper guy. I'm gonna make you play Dirge, like the anti-clone.
Oh shit. I have a video in store breaking that down because you released the photos for it, and I was rewatching that trailer. I gotta
Oh,
release that
nice.
video tomorrow.
Yeah,
Breaking down the next 3 episodes.
yeah, it's good. I just implemented the lines for Cad Bane, which is played by
Mm.
Why Hedgehogs Fly.
Wow.
He's one of Frank's friends. So, and my God, he does such a better Cad Bane impression than I did. Pog, awesome, pretty good mic quality. You can hear everyone's breath though. Let me move my mic though, because my mic's a little too sensitive.
Oh, I'm using my Xbox headset.
Yeah, my computer. Okay, so should we start then?
Yeah, okay. I'm ready for
Okay,
you.
I'm up. I guess on 3 then. I'm already up on season 1,
Okay.
Rising Devastation.
Yeah, I gotta turn this off or the intro at least, cause I keep getting copyrighted for it.
I got copyrighted for my own shit, so I know
Yeah.
how you feel. I wonder
Alright,
if
you
I still
ready?
remember some of it by heart. All right. You give me the countdown. What time? What are we clicking on?
I three, two, one, go.
Badass Star Wars: The Clone Wars. This is copyrighted.
Oh, yeah. I
All
muted
this is
myself.
copyrighted. I have this on mute
Breaking the
because I
shackles.
breaking the shackles of who you are is the only way to be free.
Oh
I could probably
yeah,
turn this down.
I think I can
Look at
unmute
that! Look
now.
at that! Dooku's shaking the hands of the fifth brother, cause why
Yeah, I
not?
was confused on that.
It's supposed to
Cause
be
I
that species. See, I didn't give him the shoulder armor,
yeah.
so he doesn't have the Empire symbol. Only time the Soulless One shows up in the show up until anthologies, Clone Trooper anthologies.
Mhm.
Fun fact, because I used to have that set, broke it, just didn't bother to fix it. There's the original Dooku
Gotta buy
actor,
the.
my friend Joseph, who doesn't really do voice acting for me as much anymore.
I gotta rebuy the ATTE. I sold it for like 50 extra bucks. Oh, it's the embodiment of lung cancer himself, Grievous.
Awesome. OMG is cool guy. Looking forward to the Delta Squad episode. Yes, 501st, or I'll call you Themeron Productions. Themeron Films on Instagram.
But yeah.
You're cool.
Yeah.
He's the only other guy that made like a fan account, which is really cool. I still gotta get you in the series, Themeron.
Oh yeah, I voiced like 3 episodes in this.
I gotta get you as well again. I might have you in Sins of the Empire, because your character didn't die at the end of Age of the Empire.
I remember that. I was like on a Xbox party. It was like, Chris, I didn't die technically.
Yeah, so I think I've mentioned it how Sins of the Empire is serving as a continuation of Age of the Empire.
Yeah.
It's like serving as 2 different sequels, which is cool. And I'm excited for it. I still need to film it, which I said I was supposed to start in October. So
Yeah.
I still have about a year to make it. So let's see.
I just finished the first episode of season 1 or season 2 of Peter.
Oh, nice.
Just finished the first episode. Oh yeah. Oh, it's green screen action. Yeah.
This is my old green screen.
Yeah. This is where I'm at currently.
It's rough.
It's better than what I can do.
Copyright. Let me whoop. Stream chat on my iPad. I can read about it.
Well, I have mine on my phone. I have yours. No one's on mine yet. Oh, I have 1 viewer.
First appearance of Lieutenant Vane, by the way. I don't think he showed up.
Yeah, it
season
is.
1.
No,
No,
he was a background character.
He was a background character, but I think this is like the first time he got name dropped. I know first appearance of Ender though.
I love Ender so much.
And he's gonna be the main stars of Hunt for Hadoff because my actor Iris wanted to do a full episode dedicated to him. I'm like, why not?
Gormaku.
Looking forward to that.
Bro, I bought like 3 Clone Army Customs P2 clone pilot helmets. Try to make the Jawa symbol.
Oh yeah, that was a bitch and a half to make. I don't know how the first one I did was probably the best on his Phase 1 helmet. The newest version I did with the new pilot helmet still doesn't even look as good. I honestly think the Phase 2 Jaeger helmet looks the worst out of all the ones. That one was a lot harder to make because the areas are much smarter. Oh god, hated doing this effect because it looks so shit. Why do you think the Devastation League fires its weapon once?
Like, why is it all full?
Once.
Time.
Never used it again because I hated that effect because I was like, how the fuck am I gonna make that? So I just drew it on there.
Yeah. That's what I do with lightning.
Tip Top Brick, why is your server dead as hell? I don't know, just no one posts anymore.
I think it's because everyone kept adding everyone into spamming, and then everyone turned off notifications about the server.
There's my old green screen effects, which may or may not come back for a project I'm working on that I just came up with last night. I can say it. I want to do a movie version of Revenge of the Sith with new footage. You're silent because you didn't know about this.
No, I didn't. I was like,
I just talked to my Darth Maul actor and he's down to come back for it. Because I knew when I was making Steve the Clone Trooper Revenge of the Sith that I probably could have got, hey, Krennic. That there was going to be some contradictions. So, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to use a lot of old footage and new footage and make a complete movie version featuring some of Siege of Mandalore and obviously some new shit because clearly that ending with Stormtrooper Commander Cody is not a thing anymore.
yeah.
And
so did that retcon your whole series technically?
technically, but I have a way to counter it. I need to make a video about it. I'm
Damn it,
curious.
I have to go redo my series
I'm
then.
curious to see how Bad Batch ends because depending on how it goes, I have an idea. Let's say Cody dies, or there's a 212th trooper that just loves Cody so much, and
Clone of Cody.
no, that could also work actually.
Yeah.
He loves Cody so much he takes on the identity of Cody and creates a stormtrooper version of Cody and just kind of takes on the persona of him. And you can make an excuse
Yeah.
why, because my voice was younger back then, that it doesn't sound like the clone trooper voice. So there you go. There's my BS excuse, and
Damn it.
I think also my BS excuse was for, like, oh, Topoka City was destroyed in the Bad Batch. There's another city on the other side. Just call it New Topoka
Yeah, there
instead
is.
of that. Fucking hell, I added the
Damn
lava
it,
side
cool
of
guy.
Camino, which is stupid. What's the chat say? One of
No, cool guy
YouTube
made
cares more
something.
about continuity. Continuity than multi-balance. Thanks, Mad Dog Productions. Yep. Having the devastation fire once is
Well,
better than
yeah.
never finding it all. Yep, Wither. Because it's a subjugator. You gotta at least fire the ion weapon. Well, Wyler and Nova appears. That's a fucking good idea. That's a really good idea. Thanks, Themeron.
I'm still waiting for my
He
Ku
asked to.
Klux Klan Darth Vader to order.
No, he asked will
I
Wyler and
ordered
Nova
like a
appear
month
in
ago.
Tales from 79. So that's a good idea. I just came up with the idea to put on Hauser in it. Because I was thinking, like, oh, I want to do him. I
That
have a
is
figure of
good.
him. Why not?
Nova, I liked Nova. I like that name, but
Nova
I
and
wish we
Wyler,
would have
yeah.
seen him in Clone Wars.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
I
a,
like
that's a cool
those.
idea. 66
Yeah.
bricks. Let's, love your stop motions.
But I like how they just Empire doesn't care what the clones like different armor. Like,
Yeah.
cause you know in like the Battle of or Second Battle of Geonosis, how the clones have like special armor,
No. Oh,
copyright
fuck. I need
shit.
to copyright the.
Yeah, you know how they have like special armor. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Peter's episode. They have special order for flame troopers. I like how the Empire doesn't care. They just gave them like two clones, just flame trooper,
Flamethrowers.
yeah, flamethrowers, and no special armor to protect themselves.
True. True. I'm honestly, you'll see when we get into the, what's it called? Drug warfare. I really love the flame trooper design I came up with. I remember made a
Mm.
sketch of that in like high school when I was coming up with like some concept designs. Fucking love the look of that because it's just the snow trooper look because I was inspired like from like Jedi Fallen Order and stuff.
Yeah,
And I think it was in like a book or something how, because when you look at like the Phase 1 flame troopers from like the Geonosis arc, it's basically just the Cold Assault clones, but in Geonosis camo. And I was thinking
yeah,
about that. I'm like, so what if it's just not the Geonosis camo and they're already in the Phase 2 era, so the armor's starting to look more like the Snow Trooper, where it's just the just straight up, because like the Galactic Marines are basically the Snow Troopers. So I'm like, fuck it, just
yeah,
throw
pretty much.
like a bandolier on it, and I love that look. It is.
Oh my god,
Uh,
it's ads.
I don't think I've. Oh yeah, you got ads on them. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let me pause.
I,
I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads.
well, I'm trying to get you revenue, man. I'm trying to get you some revenue here.
Thank you. I actually need the money really bad right now.
I just.
I'm on 0-0 for episode 2 right now. Just tell me when
I
you're
am
ready.
too. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
What's the chat going on? Oh yeah, autocorrect.
But like, cool guy, come on, man. You gotta help a brother out. I didn't know about this Revenge of the Sith project. Come on,
Yeah.
man. I know everything. I know everything, man.
That's been kind of like tight lips. Only a few people have known about it so far. This episode's so good. I love this episode. This was
I
like
love
one of my
this
earlier good
episode.
ones as well.
The
Yeah.
green screen is really good for the intro.
Yeah, the Revenge of Sith project. Hoping I don't have exact date. Maybe this year, but because it's gonna be a lot of reused footage, it's gonna be easier. The only scenes that are gonna be new that I'm gonna film is the Battle of Urbana, a lot of Siege of
Ooh.
Mandalore. That's gonna be a bitch and a half to make. What else?
I got an episode coming out for my
I
boy Reese. It's gonna be like 30 minutes.
I'm debating on if I should cut out the Grey Jedi part, because when you really look at it, it's not connected to Revenge of the Sith. The only bit is the ending. So what I'm gonna do is
Yeah.
maybe at the Battle of Urbana, it's literally because when you watch that episode, he gets the call from Rex to go to the ship. Obviously, that's not canon anymore because there's the whole Battle of Urbana bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like the opening scene where it's like Palpatine talking to Tarkin, Grievous, and Dooku, and then it's gonna cut and it's just gonna show Anakin on Urbana already. So, and I'm also gonna re-release the Grey Jedi episode with a scene where they're like, "Oh, Anakin, we gotta go to this planet Urbana with bridges and stuff," and he's like, "Okay, cool." And it's gonna cut to that, and then it's gonna flash to maybe like the ending of that bit where it like, cuts to Ahsoka and actually
I
change
love
it.
those the Grey Jedi
That
episodes.
episode's so cool.
Like the first episode.
I like that
Yeah.
one.
It like
that
explored
character
something
was
we don't really see.
that character was created by my friend Tristan because he thought it was a cool idea and he made a sketch of it. Delta Squad, yes. What legion is Captain Ender in? Good question, Harold. I have no idea.
A random number out there. A random number.
I think it was
101st
501st that came up with the idea of Ender's Company. I'm like, that's a cool name.
I want to do a video or like a.
Anakin about to go to Bridge
with
Road. Yup, 501st. More like Battle of Yo
Slit
Mama.
Throat. Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh,
Slit Throat, first
it's
character.
my favorite.
First appearance.
Yeah.
Only
Listen,
that was during my edgy phase where I'm like, I just want an edgy clone trooper who uses a knife.
he's one of my favorite clones.
And he doesn't have a lot of screen time in season 2, which is amazing.
I know.
He
And
shows
then,
up
and then
every
you killed
once
him
in a
off.
while.
And then you freaking killed him off.
Fun fact, he was supposed to die a lot earlier.
Mm.
He was supposed to die in the final act of the Devastation arc. That's why he gives Bob his knife, because he was supposed to be like as a dying gift. But I thought that's dumb. Let's not kill him off that early.
I'm thinking about it for my birthday. I'm thinking about getting, because you know how Samalahart, the clone trooper company that makes the helmets, you know how they make custom ones? I'm thinking about getting one of Slit Throats.
That would be so fucking cool. Yeah, I kind of regret killing off Slit Throat. There was 2 regrets I have in my series. Killing off Slit Throat in a stupid way. I still would have loved him to die in the Grey Jedi episode, but that's still would. I think the way I did it just was rushed, and I didn't like it. Another one was
clone troopers take like 3 detonators at a time and still kind of live.
Yeah.
Because Echo, come on, you have Echo. You still live.
Hey, you don't know if he survived. You just see his helmet pop off. So, he could be alive. There was actually 2 more. Killing off Reese really early. Because I probably liked him in season 3. And then, what else was my last one? Oh, someone came up with a really good idea that Blitzen should have been in Steve the Stormtrooper anthologies as an antagonist. I'm like, that would have been so cool.
Because we don't see him anymore, do we? He never died, technically.
Well, he fucking blew up in the gunship. He sacrificed himself because he got swarmed by droids.
Oh, wait, fuck. We're on clone. Damn it.
Yeah.
I thought you said something else, sorry.
You can help out with the Delta Squad, could you? I love underneath somebody's. Yep. You're gonna see them in the next episode, 501st. I made a shit ton of them with the new CC helmets and then some decals.
I gotta buy some more. Fuck ads. I don't care if you're crippled, woman. Please go away.
I'm at the 5 minutes bit.
I'm waiting for this crippled woman to get off the screen.
I don't know if yeah, there's a delay. Crippled old. I should get rid of it.
That's what it was.
I don't know. I'm at the
you
part.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
Right,
honestly, it doesn't even matter. Like, not really in sync anymore. We're just mostly talking over it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was awesome.
I like how you just zoomed in, took a picture of a green screen with your thing in, and then you just did an overlay with the gunship.
A cloaked non-binary beacon. I think that's what we called it. Cloaked binary beacon. I think that's an actual thing in Star Wars, or I just made that shit up off the top of my head.
It probably is. Who knows? Star Wars is ever growing.
He's fucking dead.
Oh damn, whole ship is. But yeah, I got an episode for Reese because you killed him off.
Yeah.
And this is like one of my. I know he gets like one season, but he's like one of my favorite characters because I grew up watching like the first two seasons of
Yeah.
Stormtrooper. So like I have a. I don't know how long it's gonna
Did
be, but
Slipthroat
I reckon
die
it
by
might be.
falling on Mustafar? No, Herald Productions. He died by sacrificing himself fighting the Grey Jedi.
Alive.
Oh my god, it's Herman.
Oh
Azrael
my god,
Productions.
it's unreleased Clone Wars
Chris, I'm
screenshots.
tripping or you sound high, my guy. I'm a little tired. Everyone say hi to Azrael Entertainment. That's my Darth Maul actor. He's in the chat right now.
Okay, easy word.
Are you a mod? Let me make you a mod.
I don't think I am. I know I'm a mod on your
Oh,
Discord
no, I'm
and
talking about
for your
the other
game.
guy.
Oh,
I
my
think you're a mod in my
fault.
chat. How does Tarkin know about Darth Sidious? Good question. I just thought Tarkin's smart enough, and in my continuity,
Yeah.
I would imagine that he probably just knows, and Sidious probably thinks, like, he's starting his own empire, and he's like, I want loyal officers that I can know and trust that are competent. And I just assumed that he just kind of does.
Well, in Rebels, didn't we, like, didn't he, like, find out that Tarkin didn't know who
I
he
feel like he
was?
does. I know he knows Vader's the thing, and if he knows Vader
Yeah,
is Anakin,
definitely.
it's obviously
Uh,
not out of the realm of possibilities. And
because,
what was the other reason I came up with? In the Darth Vader comics, Palpatine's like, oh, you can kill any officer, but not Tarkin.
yeah.
And I'm
So,
like, oh,
like,
that makes sense. So
oh my god,
it's
don't
Admiral
know.
Haydoff. Hello, everyone. Honored Sith boy here. Honored
Cool
Sith
guy
boy
does,
and Embo. Who else have you played?
cool guy
Herman?
doesn't, cool guy doesn't animate his background characters.
What was that?
That's
What'd you
why,
say? I don't animate my
say,
background characters?
yeah.
Yeah, I really don't, because I'm lazy as shit, and that
I
takes
remember,
extra effort. Did someone say that in the chat?
no, I said that.
Oh.
And I was gonna say I don't care because that's the reason I'm still alive in the series. I don't do that either. Fuck
He was the
that.
highest ranking officer in the Empire after the Clone Wars. Yeah, so like that's my whole reason why. Because I just think it's interesting, and it makes Tarkin a much more interesting character.
Mm. I know there's a comic out there. I remember reading this. He knows. He
Oh,
has to
he
know.
has to know. I
There's
don't think
no
he
food.
says it out loud. I'm sure he just knows. But like I just said, let's
Yeah.
just like I said, my series isn't Star Wars canon. It's just a fan project. But like I try to weave it in so like he has to know some of the
Yeah.
stuff the way he is, and it just makes it a better story in my opinion. Makes him like a pseudo antagonist who's just kind of helping manipulate the war.
I think this is like one of the first stop motions I saw with like the Delta Squad. Really, like a major part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't see too many. I'm sure. I know there are. I muted that.
Check my phone.
Co-written by Bleeding Dirt.
Edited by Cool Guy 9201 or 01. Yeah, 0. Whatever.
It can go either ways.
Yeah. I remember for like 2 years I said it was like
Speaking of
0
Tarkin, I
or
do
01.
really enjoy comic
It's
issue where
Mr.
Vader
Oomph.
makes
It's Oomph.
Wagner of Tarkin as someone. Yeah, that is such a good comic, Herman. I do like that one. Yeah, Tarkin and Thrawn both know Vader is Anakin.
I can't use any John Williams. I can use like any other artist, but I can't use freaking John Williams anymore.
What I do is video game soundtracks.
That's
Because
what
those won't get as copyrighted. I'm gonna have a
that's
fun.
what I did on my I think the last episode of my last episode of season 1 of Peter was
Nice.
video game. So I didn't have to do it. Oh, someone texted me. Is
How
that
did the
you?
other clone troopers on Dantooine didn't receive Order 66?
Alright, you ready?
Oh, yeah. I'm still in the credits for some reason.
My fault. Oh, this is the re-uploaded version.
Yeah, this is the re-upload version. Because I had
Coda's a bitch.
Yeah, copyright's a bitch. Because
Remember that?
because what happened was I'll just start. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Accents played. All right, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go. Technically, I don't have to mute. This is copyright kind of safe music. They copyrighted the original episode and they took it down, and then for some reason they repealed it. And then I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna remove the audio from that opening bit, and it just sounds really bad. Why do you think that's why the audio is really loud in this bit? Because I'm trying to speak way over the music.
Dude, you're the person that gave me the idea. Oh, because I was just starting off when the Coda thing happened. This gave me an idea. I was like, oh crap, I should probably save my stop motions instead of deleting them.
I have all of my stop motion saved. I have
Wow,
them on a Google Drive. I just need to put
that's
the
what I have
new
too.
episodes in a playlist, which I've just been too lazy and I forgot about it. But Lieutenant Slither was eating the clones. Skullcracker. I imagine they got the Order 66 code, but Bob was the only one in the room, and the Jedi was already dead. So like, oh, it's over. and like I said, that episode was made in 2019 before we really knew how Order 66 was changed in Clone Wars / Bad Batch. So because Clone Wars season 7 came out in 2020, and then obviously Bad Batch came out 2021. So they changed a lot. I was
You
close.
know what?
I was a little close to how it was, but like I said, I didn't know they could turn into like fucking battle droids with their personality.
No, I don't
Oh
think it's.
shit, we're on. Oh, we need to skip to the next episode.
Do we?
I,
Oh, we are on the.
we're still on the same one because it's the
I'm on episode
re-upload.
3.
Oh, fuck. What timestamp are you at?
I'm at one. I say 150 ish.
115.
Yeah,
Okay.
150.
All right, I'm going
150.
now. I forgot to put them both in the playlist back to back because they
That's
kind of
what I
brought
said. That's why I was like, oh, it's the re-uploaded version.
because they brought back the other one, or it got
I'm
re-uploaded.
pretty sure that background is I'm at 203.
I need to take one of those out of the playlist then. This scene
I'll
is
just
cool.
wait for you.
I like this. The invasion of Unilist.
Yeah. I don't think I'm at the right timestamp. What's your timestamp now? I'm at 209.
I'm 251. Or 151. 151.
Okay. Okay. Well, tell me when you're at 209.
Okay. I think first appearance of the TAV-87 armored transport, which is that box thing that was created by a friend. That's what TAV stands for. It's his initials. Was it 209? Or I'm at 209 now.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Super battle droids.
Supers.
I've ordered like 50 and half of them broke through shipping.
God, the animation is so choppy. Because this one I was shooting at 8 frames per second. Now I'm at like 12 to 14.
Oh yeah, have fun with that. I'm gonna stick to my 8 frames.
I stuck to 8 frames for a good while because it's a good in the middle.
Yeah. Well, I finally have enough storage on my phone. I got a new phone for Christmas, so I got like 3 times the amount of storage I had on my old phone.
Anyways, the Clone Wars soundtrack copyrighted. It didn't used to be copyrighted until season 7 came out, Herman. Because that's when Disney took over.
Yeah, Disney kind of just forgot about that.
Because I used to get away with using the main theme like all the time, and then when season 7 came out, they're like, "Oh, now it's an official Disney song, so you can't use it." I'm like, "Oh, that's sucks."
I was watching this episode at night a while back, and when that explosion hit, I had a flashback because my lights were off and everything.
God, this part is really cool though.
This is a really smooth animation.
I think I switched to like 10 during this bit, during this whole fight, because this fight is really good. I love that white shot where I actually animate background characters, and you'll see it's the big white shot I used in like almost every trailer.
Oh, well, they get animated. Oh, there we go.
He's desperate.
Why did St. Alpha always sound like it's something up his ass?
I've watched these since 2019. Nice. This time around, they took out the supers. Hey, cool guy, how are you making? How to how to make that box thing? I just took a lot of basic, like 2x6s and just put them all together.
Oh, there you go,
Hey, Steve
Steve.
broke his hand. I like
Oh,
that.
it's little marks that teenagers put on the front of their cars.
Yeah.
I hate
See,
that
that's
so
the
much.
shot that I animated everyone in the background. It's like a 3-second shot, but it took like forever to animate. Probably. I don't remember. This episode
I
is.
think
What year did this come out?
I have no idea.
4 years
I think
ago.
2020, 2019. I know it's coming up on its 30th anniversary soon. The season 2 of
Yeah.
Steve.
Where does it say? November 2018. Jesus.
Mm,
That's a long time ago.
5 years ago. Oh dang, I'm off then.
Well, I just had my 8-year anniversary, so that just says how long I've been doing this crap for. Fun fact, this music was for a character in WW that my friend Christian that I really liked. He's like, this music sounds probably perfect for a hate off theme. I'm like, yeah, that sounds close enough. Then I got Movie Animation, who's a German brick filmer who does soundtracks, and he made hate off theme and it sounds incredible.
There's Nudell.
New Dallas will probably
Possibly
appear
not
in stuff.
dead. Possibly not dead, cool guy says.
I
If he
haven't
if he
confirmed.
dies with
I haven't confirmed nor denied that. He could still be alive. I don't know, cause I know
there's a lot of people that can still be alive
there
technically.
there was a lot of people that could still be alive in this show. I just killed off way too many because I just thought let's just kill everyone.
Kill everyone. No one deserves to live.
God, I wish I said the actual term of Commando Grade Armor. I think I just forgot at the time. Guitar and class armor. That bugs me. I was late to watching your channel. Started 2019. Yeah, a lot of people came in 2019 because I was like right when I blew up after what's it called?
It was the one where you
Yeah,
introduced the prototype AT-AT and
yeah. I
AT-ST
in
stuff.
service of the Republic. There we go. That's the episode's name. Hang on,
Yeah.
back.
I'm still kind of mad at you. You canceled that Speed Racer series. No one knows about Speed Racer anymore, I swear. It's dead. Well, I'm here to entertain y'all. I think Chris had to mute
Okay,
himself
I'm
for a
back.
second.
What
Okay,
was that?
there we go. I was just like, I'm here to entertain y'all. Chris left.
Yeah, I was taking a phone call. Can't wait for New Del the Destroyer. Yes, that's gonna be an interesting episode. I'm gonna start getting probably my friends to record that pretty soon. I told
I
Jay Scott.
finally have a girlfriend. I get to introduce this woman character I've been wanting to introduce for a while.
Nice.
Yeah. And she was
That's
like,
good.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Yeah, female actors are always hard for me when I was younger.
I mean, they're scary.
I guess so. I want one of our friends, Bree. She's like, I told her about it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'd be down." And I'm gonna get her to play Padme in Tales from 79's Part Two.
I think you have like 5 different Padme
Yeah,
voice
I've had
actors.
like 5. She and Dooku are probably the most voice actors I've had for characters.
Isn't Brie the one in the that joined for like 30 minutes on the Game Awards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still gotta edit that. I'm doing a
Oh,
funny
funny
moments
moments.
clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I met her like last year. She's cool. She's part of like a group now.
Mm.
Battle of Dantooine. He didn't even last where 66 was issued.
Alright, I'm
Do you
on
have an
episode
ad
4 already, I
or no?
think.
Yeah, I'm on episode 4
No,
now.
I
It's
don't
zero
got
zero.
an ad. Okay.
Okay, Ready?
You ready?
3, 2,
2,
1.
1, go.
All right.
There we go.
I'm curious. Do you know the meaning of the name for this episode?
Oh, maybe. Just hear me out, right?
Go on, because this
It's the
was
main
made.
character in this episode.
True, but also this was like, oh wow, I didn't realize I fucking had a Mandalorian in this shot.
Oh, it's
Whoa,
joking.
whoa, whoa! Fuck, I don't remember putting that footage in that early. Shit, I forgot I foreshadowed that. God, you can tell I have not watched this episode in so long. No,
Yeah.
wow. I think this is the first time I've seen this episode in a while. I like this one. All right. So the reason for the episode, I think, because this was 2018, Solo literally came out this year. So it's the prequel to the Solo film. So the episode is called Han, and then you watch Solo, a Star Wars story afterwards.
Ah.
Get it? I thought I was so
Yeah.
clever with that.
I have that gun. I love those guns, the CSC guns. Oh my god, you stupid blueberry ad. I don't want your Cheerios.
I'm at 112 where
Oh.
Heinz inspecting the gun.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if this episode makes sense or not, because, like, would he still be on Corellia? Would Lady Proxima send him out to Coruscant to do a job? Like, since he's, like, 13, I think. I don't know. I just think, I think it's cool, because I want to do, like, a young Han Solo episode. All right,
I'm ready when you are.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm like, fun fact: this was supposed to be in season 1, but I delayed it because of the Solo film.
A lot of I know the snow when
Yep, that was another one got delayed.
A lot of the snow footage.
Yep.
Was because you saw a bunch of the season 1 trailers.
Yeah, that was also going to be in there. I think I was just going to do the snow episode, and then I think I just like combined it with the In Service to the Republic. Same with this episode, but I delayed it because I knew I was going to get contradicted by Solo Star Wars story, and thank God I did, because if you rewatch the season 1 trailer, you see Han Solo with his DL-44, and that's why I changed it. That's why he doesn't have it in this. And the Boba Fett armor, I think
semi-accurate, I guess.
it could be accurate because I believe I was gonna take this place after the unfinished Clone Wars episode where Boba Fett shoots Cad Bane.
Yeah. Oh, there's Jarix.
Jarix, yeah, the character shows up every just once in a while.
Especially in the.
He was bigger in like the earlier seasons of See the Stormtrooper. Now he's just kind of there in the Clone Wars season.
I freaked out when I saw him.
Dude, I made that armor when I was a kid, and like 7 when I was watching Clone Wars for the first time. It's so shit. It's so shit. It's such a shit armor design. I just like, let's just take Sharpie and just smear it all over. And then once I did like him for seasons or Steve the Stormtrooper season 1, I'm just like, let's just do paint. So I paint over, but it's so ugly looking. It's so ugly. It's the most disgusting looking armor. It works for a bounty hunter character, but it's so ugly. Yes, continue. I just had to go on that little rant right there.
It pisses me off. My most viewed video that has over like 2,500 views.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a full stop motion. It's 1 minute of stop motion. It's 1 frame per second. I spent probably like 2 minutes on it, and it's my most viewed video on my channel.
Wasn't that the one that I helped you out in?
Yeah, and I could tell you were gonna piss because I didn't know anything about stop motion.
Do you notice that in the background? That little moving screen? That was cool.
Yeah.
I remember I put an iPad next to my set and just kind of moved it to look like a billboard. This scene's also cool. Also, you missed the reference where they mentioned our GTA gaming series, where Hans was like, there's 1,000 ways we can fail this heist, but I have a good feeling about this. All right, Christian and Jacob were excited about that. This scene's cool though. I love some of these shots. This episode, I was really proud. I was really proud of some of the shots in this episode.
I never finished the GTA series.
Pulp Fiction. Open the suitcase and you get a gold shine. Hey, Severus! My excuse to ride him out of Steve the Clone Trooper. In this scene. Where the Coruscant guard takes over.
Doesn't he turn into the... He's the one that turns into the ARC Trooper, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was rewatching season one. That clicked in my mind when I was rewatching it, doing the watch party for season one.
Because he was in a season one. Because he first appeared in Steve the Stormtrooper season 3. I think I implied
Yeah,
that he was.
and then
But
he
like
died.
I don't think I did. He might have. I don't think
No,
I did.
you didn't. You just
I just threw
in
him
the
in there.
anthologies you implied that.
And then anthologies, I added that because that came after this, so there was already that lore
Yeah,
pre-established.
yeah. I
You
just
fucking
I don't care about AIDS. I'm sorry.
Jesus, I didn't realize how many ads I
These
have
pop-up
face.
ads on my phone. I don't mean that. You can cancel me. I have like 200 subscribers. No one cares
Why else would we use the sound
about
effect?
me.
501st, is that the new Clone Trooper sound effect for the blasters? Because I've used that video for quite a bit actually. I've used that video. It's in my sound effect playlist. Isn't the box from
I
Age of the
prefer the
Empire?
old
Yes,
one.
Harold. That's what it originally was designed for. Because me and my friend back in the day, when we were optimistic about everything, we wanted to make a comic, and he came up with that design. I will probably post it on my Discord server. That concept is like from 2016, and I'm like, I'm just gonna throw this in here and then I put in Age of the Empire. I can go in the full story. So basically, we wanted to make a comic book called Age of the Empire. Obviously, that was never gonna work because we're fucking young, stupid kids and thought comic books were easy. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'll just make an animation one of these days. So I made the design, and then I had the design. I knew I was gonna do Age of the Empire for like a year out after this, and I was like, I'll just throw some Republic colors on it. And it kind of works, kind of like how in Rogue One, how they reuse the turbo tanks. So like they're using military vehicles for like more just shit purposes. They don't use it. There you go. There's your explanation for the TAV-87 armored transports, which I still remember the name because it sounds cool. I
I
like
love
it.
how the whole fandom shit on Fox.
Yep, I added that scene just because. Also, Tales from 79's retcons this scene because I forgot Arc Trooper Jesse was a thing, and I don't have a figure of him. Yep. Literally after he says I won't let you down, he's like, you know what? Second in command, that's I don't like that position. Because we didn't have a figure of Arc Trooper Jesse at the time because season 7 didn't come out yet.
He wasn't real.
He wasn't. Well, technically
Arc
he
Trooper.
was because the original Bad Batch
Well,
story
like you know
reels.
what I mean.
Yeah, but there was no like CAC figure of him, so like I just wrote Jesse out. That
Yeah.
scene's fucking hilarious. Solo riding on the
Guys,
back.
you're about to see who got animate his background characters. The scene coming up.
Oh
He's gonna
yeah,
animate them.
this scene.
He's gonna animate them.
Right now I'm at the part where Fox is talking, and then they're running. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of background animated characters. This scene was cool. I always like doing speeder bike chases, but they're always so hard to make. Also, see, because I used the solo vehicles, so they're using the Republic tech, and they're reusing them in the Empire era. See, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. I fucking love this scene.
They animated the background figures. They animated them. Oh,
Yep.
there's a Speed Racer figure. If you pause it, you see Speed
Yep.
Racer and Cool Guy's
Speed Racer, cool guy,
sig fig.
SpongeBob. Yep, that scene's hilarious. I love that. Inspired by the movie The Hitman's Bodyguard, because there was a scene where Ryan Reynolds just plows through a bunch of people on a motorcycle. I saw that movie and I'm like, wow, that's a funny scene. That could totally work as a Steve the Stormtrooper joke. Slow motion, whoa, that looks so jank for slow motion. I'm so surprised you didn't jump off a coffin dancing meme bandwagon when Fox and Shock Troopers killed fives. Yeah, I could have totally done that. Hashtag Fox did nothing wrong. Pure Arc Trooper. Isn't that box? I regret that. Also my favorite scene. Yep.
I hate Fox, but I love his P1 design so much.
Mm-hmm. Get out of my way, or else I'll mow you down. It's Greedo, because I gotta tie in that connection to Steve the Stormtrooper Season 1. Wearing his original outfit. Which is basically...
This is like the only thing I don't think can get retconned, because Greedo was on Coruscant at this time. Remember that episode, the Bounty Hunter episode in Clone Wars?
People who just don't watch Steve the Stormtrooper are like, what the fuck? Because that's just like deep cut
That's
from my original season when I actually had Greedo as a main villain. For fuck's sake. Because that was my whole thing. Because they're like, oh, they're literal stormtroopers. Who's going to be antagonist? Fucking God, I didn't know it was going to be General
bounty
Grievous years
hunters.
later. So I was like, Greedo, that sounds cool. He's so low level. That works. Also,
Ding dong.
notice how Han Solo never said his name to Anakin? Gotta keep that in continuity. Because maybe Vader recognizes him, but all he says is his age. Anakin probably
Yeah,
doesn't
but that's
remember him. But there you go.
yeah, that's they see him for like 1 second. I don't remember him. He's seen so many faces during Clone Wars.
So,
My God.
see, like that comment says, I try to keep continuity. Like, I think after season 4 of Stormtrooper is when I really started hard on continuity.
Yeah, because you just threw whatever in during the first like 2 seasons.
Dude, I was thinking about it last night. I'm like, damn, I remember when I had Darth Maul in Siege of the Stormtrooper season 1. And now both those episodes aren't canon. Same with Starkiller. Because I thought that was just
I love
dumb.
Starkiller. He was
It's
overpowered,
so
but I loved
cool.
him.
But I'm like, it's not canon, so I can't do that in my series. But hey, somewhere out there's Siege of the Stormtrooper 11. Oh, fuck, I love this episode.
Yes,
Okay,
Bob.
I'm on
This is
0,
okay.
0.
Okay, well, I have an ad. I don't care about your coupons. This is like the pinnacle where I was like, yeah, this is more of a Bob show than a Steve
Yep.
anymore.
Yep, it
This is
really
when
is.
Steve.
It's where Steve kind of like takes the
Yeah.
sideline. And Herman, to answer your question, yes, he still hasn't gotten the lines in. He says this week. I told him this week, so don't worry. I still have time because I'm not even done with sound
Third.
effects. Yes, he's playing Dirge.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right, 3,
All right.
2, 1, go. I was inspired by this episode from an episode of I think Samurai Jack season 5,
Oh,
where
that's a good show.
where he was like running around and hiding in the rain, and I'm like, that's so cool. I want to do that. When all else fails, keep fighting on. What a great message.
Conquest. Oh.
Down to Redden. Reused footage from season 1. That's what I love about doing the Clone Wars narrations, and I'm even going to do it for this upcoming episode where I just reuse footage. Reuse footage
There's some
every
footage.
once in a while, a shot of a new scene. I love episodes
See,
that
this
start
is
like
when
this.
the green screen. The green screen really picked up here.
Yeah, I love episodes that start like this. You could jump straight into the middle of a battle. Like, you don't know what
Nice.
started, it just goes straight on. I've done that for a few episodes. One that I can think of, well, a few that I can think of off the top of my head. Age of the Empire and, what was it called? Crimson Rising. I like episodes that
I don't
start like
know.
that.
The past 2 episodes of Bad Batch have been like, yeah.
Oh,
The fifth one was good. The fourth one just sucked.
yeah. Yeah. Mortar Troopers. Excuse to finally actually use mortars for once in my series.
Because you get a bunch of
Fun
when you buy that
fact.
one pack.
That shot where the clone troopers got blown up is a real on-screen location. And I will tell the story. For my film class, we went on a field trip to Universal Studios. And that shot is... See that background right there with that Super Battle droid? That's where they filmed Jurassic Park. That is where they filmed Jurassic Park. And we were on the studio train. I'm like, that is fucking cool. I'm going to take a picture of that so my characters could be in the scene where Jurassic Park was filmed.
You can still see the like electricity post in the road.
Yeah. Oh, it's Bob is gonna die. Oh no. I made a meme out of this, because why not? It's the Kratos. Dream on. Sing for me. Sing. Mostly just because I'm starting to get into God of War right now.
I know. Oh, my thing's lagging. Oh.
If Disney won't make Star Killer again, cool guy will. I could. Should have been called Fix's Death of Star Wars story. Yes, Harold. I like when Steve and Bob destroyed the Death Star. Nope. Naboo, my bad. Yeah, that was also a thing. Oh, you had to restart the episode?
No, I do.
Okay,
up.
I'm at
what's your timestamp?
2:32.
Okay.
Also, fun fact: only appearance of that hairstyle for Thamron, and I hated it, and I changed it in the next episode. There we go. Alright, I press play now.
Alright.
Oh no, Bob's dead. It's so tragic. It's not like there's like 5 more seasons afterwards. I still remember this in the show.
But you stupid every other episode.
Chris made scientist Lego Star Wars toys canon to the Jurassic Park universe. Yep. Yep.
Star Wars took place in Jurassic Park. Dun, dun, dun.
Speaking of another Easter egg in the background, I think I've talked about this, but have you ever noticed in that episode where Steve and Bob
Enderman?
it's Enderman, Slenderman. Yep. Remember how there's a
Yeah,
Slenderman
Slenderman,
cameo?
sorry.
Yep.
No one noticed that, and then
It's
you pointed it out, and everyone was like, "Oh!"
I did that as a joke because that's when like the Slender movie trailer came out, and my friends thought it was gonna be good, and it wasn't.
It was terrible.
Look at all that rain effect. I had to animate that on
I
my
have
school
woods
computer
like
because I didn't know how to do
outside
rain
of.
effect at that time. This was when I was in my film
Have
class, and like my teacher walked past. He's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh, a personal project." And he's like, "Oh, that looks cool."
I need green screen. I'll just go outside in the woods of my house, and I'll just find a place and be like, "Yeah,
At
we're
least you
good."
got wooded areas. I'm fucking like urban city.
Well, I'm like, there's a subdivision like right next to my house, so I can't go too deep.
Gary and Clone Armor's
Also,
underrated. Yes, 66 bricks, and I think I've sent the. Actually, I don't think I've posted a public picture. I think it was through Thick Bricks. I got a decals of like Phase 2 Stormtrooper Commander armor, and it looks really good to make his armor look less shit and like not painted. I gotta post that on my Discord server because I don't think I've actually posted that picture. Which episode is Thunderman in? Let me check. It's the one
I think it's
after.
episode.
It's the episode after Iron Blockade. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head. You see them in the background when they're running through the woods, and you see the droids like doing scrap metal and shit.
Also, did you know Walking Dead filmed down my street?
Nice, that's cool.
Yeah, it was they were like hoarding a bunch of zombies, and I noticed they went down the street, and that street's like right next to me. So
That sounds like a cool idea, Bullhead. I doubt I'll make it since I'm like giving up on my series slowly. I'm running on
it's
fumes.
Tarkin. Episode was Tarkin.
Oh yeah, it was Tarkin. That was the
Yeah.
episode. I don't know why I couldn't remember the title. I forgot that Tarkin was like first showed up in that episode.
Oh, yeah. Destroy them.
This scene was cool.
Yeah, it was. Shit talking of Sith Lord.
Also, origin for Bob Scar that he has in like Steve the Stormtrooper. Ain't that cool? I think it's cool. This is when I had to voice Dooku. Because my actor just didn't want to do it anymore. I'm like, cool. This design was a lot cooler in my concept art. I'll have to find the picture of it, the drawing of it. But it was supposed to be a red guard. And I was going to paint like the actual like pilot suit. It looked so cool, but I'm just like, fuck it, I'm lazy. So I just made it like a TIE pilot all black. But it's still cool looking though. I love the design of Palpatine's pilot.
You're using an Old Republic ship.
Yeah, because why not? Palpatine probably has that. Because he can. Because I used to have Palpatine's shuttle and I broke it. And I'm so mad. Because if not, I would have used that. But it's just like Palpatine's personal starfighter. And I have that set. I'm like, why not? I'll get a use out of it. It looks cool. It's like a prototype fighter, so it works. Oh no, Bob's shocked.
I remember seeing. I can't. I'm gonna. It's probably in my watch later list or saved. But I remember. Somewhere one of your fans did this. Over the voiced over that scene, and it was Bob going, "Who are you?" And then Palpatine goes, "I'm here to touch your butt." I remember seeing that somewhere. I remember seeing that somewhere.
I know there was a guy on TikTok. I think his videos got deleted or his account got deleted, but he made like Steve the Stormtrooper like parody videos. And I literally just made a TikTok account. Like, hey, this is cool. This is the real cool guy. I just made an account, so either believe me or don't. But I'm the real cool guy. He made one where it's like a Thrawn and TX1000. He's like, hey, bitch, I own you now. And like TX1000 starts screaming. Yes, Herman, I do like the design. It still does look cool, though. It's so basic. It's the First Order TIE pilot body, but with like a Shadow Guard helmet to make it look like a pilot. It's so cool, though. Yeah, because it's like, Royal Guard pilots. That's a cool idea. All right, I'm at 0-0 whenever you're ready.
Okay. I
Another.
got another ad. I don't care. I don't need car insurance yet. I don't even have a car. Please
Here,
leave
I'll
me
be right
alone.
back. I'm gonna get a water.
I'm gonna go probably get a drink too. Subscribe to Cool Guy. I'm back at least. I hope y'all enjoying this. Yeah. Me and Chris planned this about a week ago and both got busy. And we finally sat down and was like, hey, we can do it today. I'm free and he's free, so yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Hello?
Okay, I'm back too. Sorry.
Okay.
My parents are watching that new movie Oblivion, I think it's called, with the
Oh,
Kang the Conqueror voice
nice.
actor. It was a really good movie. I already saw it.
Cool. Alright, I'm ready.
Right.
Uh, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, my little cameo is the other character in the Bounty Hunters episode. Has been Crass. No, it has not, Herman.
Hey, after this episode, we get into where cool guys really hit it off with
Runs.
YouTube.
Oh, is it? Is it,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you
shit.
get
It is next. Wow.
these are like the next two like really long episodes. We're almost done already, day.
Yeah, season 2 wasn't a long one.
Mm.
Fuck me, I
It
forgot
was a
how long
fun
those
one though.
episodes were. After that, that's when like my episodes started getting really long because they went from like
Yeah.
9 minutes to half an hour long. So my newest episode, I wasn't expecting to be as long as it was. So let me unmute because that was a short recap. Yeah, I was expecting Hunt for Haydoff to be like 15 minutes, and it's already almost 20. Hey, I like that scene where Bob just smart talks their asses.
I'm finishing writing the script for Reese's episode, and it's like 20 pages front and back. So I'm scared for how long it's gonna animate.
So it's great.
Lung cancer.
What is with Bob getting captured? I don't know why they captured Bob. They should have killed him. I think Sidious kept him alive because he knows Steve's force sensitive and he wanted to try and like lure him out or something like that. I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool, like Bob getting captured by Sidious.
I think Sidious kind of gets his lick back as he kills.
Here's I like this scene. Murder or suicide. You know, when I wrote that line, I was debating on whether Bob still liked Steve as a friend or not. You can look at that scene both ways. You can either see him being sarcastic just towards Sidious, or that he just is still hesitant on being Steve's friend. Because like at the beginning of season 1, he just did not like him. I don't know. I don't know where the point where they switch to become fully friends. You can really look at it in different ways. Why is Bob always looking to the side? I don't know, because he just looks that good. Looks good to the side. Also a reference to the Crystal Crisis arc.
One stream, you were like, "Yeah, I was gonna make a Padme and Anakin do the deed," but then my friend was like, "I'm gonna leave if you do that."
Yep, that was a genuine idea for a while. I wanted to have an implied sex scene like how they did in Andor, but it was supposed to be it was gonna be in the season 2 opener. It was gonna be like after the whole devastation scene, Anakin talks to Padme, and it was gonna cut, and it was gonna imply them having sex. I cut that out because I realized that's just not good. Because I even jokingly said, I'm like, oh damn, Steve Stormtrooper or Steve Clone Trooper season 2 is gonna tell a lot of origins. Let's do the origin of fucking conceiving Luke and Leia, because why not? Yeah, I'm glad that never saw the light of day, because that was such a shit idea. I wonder why they kept his armor on. Good question. Maybe just because I didn't want to animate him without his armor, or how would he get? Actually, he probably would have got it back from like a thing. I don't know. His armor's cool though. This is cool.
My way out of here.
Just hijacks a hailfire.
Stupid astromech.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm watching.
Damn, you're actually.
I forget how good this scene was.
This scene's cool.
Well, I don't got no chat, yo. You stole all my viewers.
Oh, fucking tragic.
I was trying to milk you for views. I've just been looking at your chat and watching.
Nice. Anakin gives back the baby bump of Star Wars story. Hey, who knows? Maybe if I feel like just giving up on stop motion, ending my career, fuck it, I'll do hardcore Lego porn.
That sounds like a good career.
Hardcore Lego porn. I will do it.
It's better than Christian doing furry hentai.
Also, I like that look for Sidious, how I was able to do the shadow. I basically just took like a piece of tape, sharpied over, and then kind of like smeared the bottom half, so it kind of like adds like a fade shadow effect where you can see like the underbit of his eyes. But I think the new hood piece I made for him in Themeron, the Themeron episode, looks really good. Lieutenant Vane, I think. Yep. See how he has a British accent in that episode?
Yeah, I was wondering, he had a British accent and just went straight back to like.
Yep.
Or...
Yep. There's an explanation for that, because the actor forgot the dude's voice for a while and forgot if he was British or not. I make a reference to that in the newest episode of Steve the Storm Clone Trooper.
There's Samurai trying to kill himself.
Oh yeah, this scene. He fucking tries. I don't know why. I don't know why I added that. I get it. They're like they're depressed. I don't think they would go that far. I don't know why I did that. No, but yeah, as I was saying, the guy forgot to do American or British, but I do make a joke about that in Hunt for Haydoff, which will be coming out hopefully this week. We'll see. It's almost done. I really should be working on it right now, but it's almost done. I don't care. I fucking hate working on animation sometimes, so I don't care.
No one follows me anymore. I get like 2 views, so I just like, if I don't want to film that day, I don't film.
Oh, you're fucking lucky. I wish I remember back when that used to be like that for me.
But like, I need to pump out like another season because I'm almost about to go to college. I have like 1 more year of high school and then I'm gone. How do you feel, Chris? How do you feel? Yeah. One of your fans who has been watching you since you first came out is now about to go to college.
Yeah.
Feel old.
I do.
It's like that LeBron clip.
Oh, let me turn down this volume. Yeah, because I started this when I was
13?
14.
12?
14, I just started 8th grade. I think the high school days were probably the best bits, because when I actually like were able to like work on it. Now I just have no time because of college and work. I feel like a creative surge again for like the first time in a while because I've just been really depressed and tired and I just do not feel like making the animations. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this high for a while until I like burn out again. We'll see. I'm hoping I can make, because dude, you should have talked to me last month. Last month I was genuinely gonna cancel Resistance at War.
I forget that project is coming out sometimes.
We'll see.
I know
we'll see.
It's Peter.
I'm hoping it happens. The script is way too ambitious. It is gonna be my most ambitious season yet if it works. So part of me is hoping it comes out because I would really love to end off the series on that high note because I really like the ending. Fucking love this episode. If I knew it was going to be my most viewed video, I would have put a lot more effort into it. I think I just rushed it because I thought, hey, I'm going to show the description. Releasing on Christmas Day, that sounds like a cool idea because there's snow in this episode. There's
just
snow.
2 episodes mashed together, by the way, guys.
It really is 2 episodes mashed together because there was going to be 2 different subplots, and then I mashed an unfinished or unused season 1 episode into this one. Yeah, if I knew this episode was gonna be as good,
Yeah, I went homeschool.
I would have put so much more effort in this because there's some parts where there's just no sound effects like that. Because I rushed this episode way too hard.
I went I went homeschooled so I could because my class I have like 2 hour blocks now for some reason. I've had that since quarantine. And I went homeschooled and I get all my work done for a week in like a day, and I'll just animate or get some work done around the house. That's all I do.
Hang on, I got some questions to answer. Yep, that is a good idea, Herman. And 501st. I got that from a random ass website, and they don't have it anymore. It was a custom dyed First Order Stormtrooper, and I have no idea how they made it. I managed to buy two before that website shut down. It was the dyed blue Stormtrooper for Colonel Xerix, I think his name was, and a Commander. What's his name? Captain Cardinal. I have two custom dyed Stormtroopers, and they look awesome. He had a Commander Pyre
Not
on
from the
that website.
Resistance show.
Cardinal is not from the Resistance show, but Pyre is, and I really like his design. And that figure was on that website. It was a chrome Stormtrooper, and it was expensive and sold out within like the first hour. I'm like, damn, I missed out on it.
I just cannot watch that show. I've watched a few episodes and I just can't sit down and watch them.
I watched it and I hated it because I was reading the dark times when Clone Wars was like slowly coming back. I would love this episode though. Quad drive yards. This was a cool idea because I was inspired by like that. I guess there's a battle in canon where the Empire uses old Republic vehicles for the Battle of Kuat.
I like that. I like this concept a lot, and
So
I like
like,
that we get to see the clones in space again.
Yeah,
because we saw that in the
it's
early
like Kuat drive yards. It's
seasons
just
of
a
Clone
giant
Wars.
orbital ring, and they're manufactured walkers. So why wouldn't they have the early prototypes for the Imperial vehicles?
Yeah. We don't see a lot of people like do this stuff.
Because I was
That's
inspired
what I
by
like
the
series.
Legends Republic comics because they did have their own version of AT-ATs. And it was going to be like a more design similar to that, but I'm just like, that seems complicated, so I'm just going to add some red highlights to them.
And put a Republic symbol here and there.
Yeah.
I like this because there's one shot I love, and that's just the clones going at it with the droids.
Oh, I think I know what scene you're talking about. There's a good shot in this episode.
I also love Xeroff getting some action too.
Oh yeah, I forgot he puts on clone armor in this episode.
Yeah, old P1 clone armor.
Xeroff was cool in this episode. Like I said, you can tell I haven't watched this one in a good while. Who's Captain Ender? Whoa.
I think it's something from Xeroff. This is this is a weird team up.
What was that?
I was like, this is a weird team up. Xeroff and Slither together.
Yeah, it's interesting.
When I was watching,
I liked it. It was different.
Also noticed that this is a mock, by the way, the green screen for the vinegar.
Yeah.
Hangers. I didn't realize that wasn't it.
It's I found it on Google. I'm like, that works perfect. Fucking love that. Fucking Jaeger and Blitzen. It's like, nah, I'm not going out on the snow.
Fuck this shit.
A random picture I found off of Google of just an abandoned base. Abandoned snow sci-fi base and just threw powder on fucking battle droids to recreate snow. So why not? I'm actually quite proud of how this looks, this abandoned separatist outpost. Looks neat. With like snow all taking over. Rook's wiping off the snow.
Powdered sugar, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I think I went to like a Walgreens or like a dollar store and just found like body powder and just like sprinkled it over the set. And I'm like, this works. This works for snow. Originally, that's how I was gonna do my what's it called? The Battle of Hoth video. But then when like our family's like, oh, let's go, we're going on a trip to Big Bear Mountain. I'm like, oh, let's take my Legos and do that. Never again am I ever doing something. Never again am I ever doing something like that. That was the most shit experience ever, filming in the snow. Hated it.
That's what I was like. That's what I was like. You live in Cali, or I can't say that right.
It's fine. But yeah, there's not a lot of snow, so we went into the mountains as a trip, and like, it also reference to Rex, where he's like, "How's its 4 legs? It's not falling over." What's the snow planet supposed to be named again? I will say the name right now because I will never let Peter do this again. I will say this. This is the origin for the name of the planet. We're in school at lunch, and I said, "Hey Peter, I'm having trouble coming up with a name for a planet. Here's your script. You can just improv and say whatever you want." And he just said "Big Gay," and I'm like, "Okay, we're not going to do that." He's like, "I'm not re-recording the line. That's what you're going to deal with." I'm like, "Awesome." So I just mushed the words together so it sounds like Big A instead of Big Gay. So it's Big A.
Well, get to the scene I was talking about. I love this scene so much.
This scene is so fucking cool. I love this part.
And this, you could probably clip this and put it on YouTube and get like the amount of views you got for the original video. Because I really think this is what got people to watch this.
This whole fight sequence was so good.
Yeah. This is, like I said, this is when like people really started to join. You're like,
Big Gay. He would not re-record that line. He's just like, "You're gonna have that now." Fucking Christian's old chuckle. Love that scene.
Now, enough distractions. Time to finish destroying this facility.
oh, I have 2 viewers. I just now looked at my chat.
Nice. I have 38. The way he says it, Big Gay. Yep. I would like someone to make an intricate story behind the planet of Big Gay, like the Separatist battle that was probably there.
I call dibs on it. Dibs.
Go for it.
I need something other anime. I'm kind of getting... I'm frustrated. I have a green screen scene I've been trying to film, and I'm getting frustrated on it. I need
just build a base and throw powder all over it and say it's a Separatist snow planet. So stupid.
I'll probably put Ender on it, too.
That'd be funny. First appearance of Ender. Let's go. As everything gets through the door. Because it's General Grievous on the other side.
Cool. Oh, your stream's behind. I just realized that.
Yeah, there's a delay. Because that's how streams are. It's like a 7-second delay.
What? I love this scene too. Lung cancer.
This is my original super fan, Granda Gamer. I think his name was Aiden. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw you in and kill you. Because why not? And his name was Captain Grandar. So I give him a good death. He shoots Grievous right in the lung and just chokes him out to death.
This guy was badass. He didn't. This is why you don't stand up to anyone in freaking Star Wars. You're gonna die.
Yeah, that's why fucking Vayne and Ender are smart. They like fake their death, fake saying they're died. Same with Nidell.
Oh, in a few episodes, I think an episode or two, you guys get to see me, and the series.
Were you in Clone Trooper? I think you were. Can't remember.
No, I'm in an Old Republic episode.
Oh yeah, you are in the Old Republic episode, I think.
Yeah, when I like this is before I hit puberty.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have you as much anymore. Now your balls dropped, and actually, you don't sound like a toddler. And like, I'm gonna so much hate for saying this. No respect to some of my fans, but I know some of the ones who wanted to like audition and be in the series. So that's why I did open auditions. But some of them I could not do because they sounded like they were like really young. But I like had them playing as like stormtroopers. Look, I love fans doing it, but like that I can't have kids doing
actually have a funny episode about one day. It was I can't remember. It was when I was the character I have to my own.
Mm-hmm.
He has like 3 lines in the series. I have a funny story there.
This shot.
You hit me
This is
up.
the shot. I love the shot. Where they're like in the gunship and using it as cover. This shot's so cool. Fall back and the fucking you close the doors like it's cover. That was so cool. I love that shot.
This.
Only time Fix It actually uses goggles for something. But yeah, as I was saying, like I know there was like another young kid who wanted to be in the series, and he actually had a YouTube channel, so I'm like, fuck it, and I just pitched his voice down so he sounded like more mature. Shot.
Yeah. It was for one of the anthology episodes. You hit me up, and I just arrived at school, or no, I was like midway through lunch. And I ran to my freaking the bathroom at my school, and I had to do those voice ads quick. It was
Really?
the like Colonel or Colonel ones.
Huh.
Remember those ones? I like rushed,
yeah.
and then like some kid walked in and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Nothing."
Oh no.
There we go. We get 0.
Yay! Fix It. Save the day.
I'm gonna have to owe you big time for that, Fix It. Yeah, me.
Whoa, not foreshadowing. I always like to do that. They're like, oh, thank you. Can't wait to celebrate afterwards. And they're dead. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert if you didn't know.
I mean, if you're watching the watch party, you might if you haven't seen the series, why are you watching the watch party? That's why I'm like, some kid hit me up on Discord the other day when I was doing the season 1. And they was like, "Can you not spoil it?" And I was like, "Dude, it's easy. Just click the button."
Grievous didn't lose a single droid. I missed a lot of stuff. Toy says it. Grievous didn't lose a single droid. Yep, because Grievous is so cool. Nidell scream, haha. This guy's saying Grievous and got killed by him, but hey, at least Grievous admires him. How'd you do the blood on figure? Just Sharpie. Kind of upset Anakin is using the Force, and when he gets upset, he does the Force big time in the next episode. I'll say that. Kicks helping the pilot. Oh no, he's a real clone trooper, but he fucking dies.
I want to answer this question. Why does Steve have the baby sound? He's retarded.
Yeah.
Like he's mentally retarded. That's the whole point of the series.
That's the whole joke.
Is that a retarded clone?
And I came up with that voice.
Yeah.
Do you have that in your first battle pack? Yes, I do. I was really proud of this scene.
I went to like 3 different
The
stores.
pacing of this. He goes from like accepting it to actual fear, and he just doesn't want it anymore.
I have a theory about this too. I don't know if you remember that theory video I made like a few years ago.
Which one?
It was like, they don't want him to take Steve, and then I was like, oh, Fix-It's working with Emperor Palpatine, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that one. That was an old one.
Yeah, I haven't made one of those videos in a while.
Those are cool. But I like the scene because, you know, Haydoff obviously told Grievous to make Bob suffer, so killed one of his teammates instead of Watch. So it's like really fucked up. It's really fucked up.
Haydoff's the reason Bob's an alcoholic.
Yeah. Fun fact.
One of the reasons.
Tales from 79's Part 2 is going to take place after this episode. You're going to see the fallout of it. So you're going to see him like drown his depression. I haven't decided if it's going to take place after Drug Warfare, or it's probably going to take place right after this. Because then Drug Warfare is when he starts
Drug Warfare. That's probably one of my favorite episodes ever.
Yep, that was a cool one. Look at him, he's all damaged. I just noticed everyone said Sidious why. Yep, because he knows his whole plan. And I like that scene, because Themeron, that was one of the other breaking points for Themeron. Because he was in the first episode of Season 2. He just doesn't approve of Sidious's plan anymore. Because he cares too much about his squad. Cool guy, do you have a current Cad Bane actor? Yes, I do. And he sounds incredible. You'll see him in the next episode. You kind of get a tease of him in the Cad Bra sketch I made. I want a full rage mode.
We get to see the gay match again.
Oh my god, you are. That's a that's like kind of a spoiler, but every episode of 79 it's just gonna have the bad badge because me and my friend Frank. I'm gonna get into that right now. You should not play Fortnite at 3 a.m. when you're exhausted and tired, and then think some ideas are way too funny to be in episodes. And we that's how we wrote 79s, and we just thought, let's just make it extremely sus how they want Tech to lose his virginity, and then we decided to make Crosshair openly gay, because why not? Because inclusivity, right? Fucking Dud and Crosshairs are like the first gay characters in my series, so you can't say I'm not
Oh, yeah.
woke. I'm doing it. I'm doing it in my own way, making it funny, and the way we described Crosshair with Frank, he's a homosexual with rage, because no one will ever go out with him. So you'll see more of that in Tales for 79's Part 2 and Tales for 79's Part 3.
Oh, there's
It's
a part 3.
Yeah, right. I put that in the thing. That's why you see Crosshair in his Imperial armor.
Oh yeah.
Minor spoiler, but the whole joke for that episode is how Crosshair's depressed that clones are gone because they had superior penises. And he doesn't like their recruits because their penises are bad, and also he doesn't like because he's gay. He doesn't want female recruits because they don't have penises. There you go. That episode's gonna be really hard to make because that's gonna be that's probably gonna be my most controversial one. Actually, no. The next episode for 79 is gonna be really controversial. There's gonna be really fucked up scene at the end. That may or may not involve Delta Squad.
Oh God, Chris.
It's really fucked up. We had to change that scene a lot to where we wouldn't get canceled. So we got into a position to where it's better. Because the original version was just genuinely fucked up. Yeah.
I don't know either this one or the next one.
Peter wrote the next episode.
Can't remember.
Peter wrote Drug Warfare. That's his masterpiece. It says.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
I'm still in the credits. Let me just fast forward it.
Oh, okay. I think mine was ahead.
All right, I am at 0-0.
All right, ready? 3,
2,
1,
go. This was my mute. This was a big episode. This is when I came back from my 3-month hiatus, and I'm like, holy shit, I have a lot of subscribers now. I gotta make something good now, and this is what I created.
This episode, not this episode, but the last one, you got about like 3 to.
Dude, I
4,
jumped somehow, and it was nuts. Look, they got the Imperial tech specs, cause cool. Oh,
yeah, because remember you hadn't posted on, and I was just looking through my subscriptions trying to find a new video, and you posted, and it was you jumped from like 1,000 to like 5 or something.
I was stuck at 200 for a long time, and I got up to like I think 1,000. He's fucking
drugs. Looks like he has chicken pox.
He really does. I over exaggerated too much. I should have just done like a few needle shots, but he just like inject them all over his arms.
Like a heroin addict.
12.5 subs, you would get canceled. Bullshit. We'll see. Probably not, because I do want to try and get to the animation business. And I would at least like to get a job to where people don't look at my shit and see like, oh, that's a little fucked up.
That's why I have a separate email for my
This scene is sus. I was one in service to the public.
God fucking, I don't want to join the Navy.
Alright, I'm at...
Go away.
Alright, is it a pop-up ad or are you in the as skippable ad?
I had to skip the ad. Alright, where do you at?
I'm at 142.
Alright.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, go.
See, I hope they go over this in the Bad Batch, because Rex should technically be dead by the time he gets to the Rebels.
I guess. It's just the accelerated aging. They just get older fast.
Yeah, so...
I also have a... Remember on Steve the Clone Stormtrooper, it's like Cody who gave Bob the accelerated aging drug. Oh yeah, that's not a
Yeah.
thing. I forgot. Fucking Commander Cody's not in the Empire anymore. um, so my reasoning for that is Bob gets this
It's a
unrefined
different
version.
god.
That's what I'm gonna do probably. He gets the Bob gets the unrefined from this episode, and then he gives it to Cody, and then Cody tweaks it and makes it better. That's why he got it from Cody, which is probably gonna be a different clone trooper,
Well,
also named Cody, because he
Chris, you
loves
just gave
Cody.
me an idea for the end of an episode. Thank you.
Alrighty.
No.
I have a video
I hate
suggestion
that
if you
set
would
so
like to
much. The
hear.
sand speeder.
You know what? I actually really like it because when I saw that, I'm like, that would be cool for like a pirate vehicle, and there it is. It's so I use it for like all the smugglers and like Crimson Dawn because it looks interesting and neat because it's different. So that's why I love using it for like all the episodes with like pirates.
I just don't like the color. I'd be fine with it if it was like green or something.
I don't mind the tan.
I don't know.
It looks neat. It's different. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, this animation is good. Oh, the Chris, what happened to Cat Band there? What are
What?
why ain't he moving? Why ain't he moving?
Oh, there was a Duros guy. Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
some background characters move, some don't. Cause why not?
I know. I'm just messing with you.
It's
Oh, there's joking.
Yay. I kind of regret not doing the Heath Ledger voice. I think it would have sounded better, but I just did Mark Hamill. Because I can do a better Mark Hamill Joker laugh, but I think Heath Ledger would have been taken seriously.
Yeah.
You want to know how I
Fun
got
fact:
these scars?
in my series, he isn't dead yet, or he is, but you know, just to put that out. You see him for a bit. I want to reanimate those episodes.
Hey yo, Joke and Maul's favorite armor dealer. Yep. You did that line, and you're disappointed that she's dead. And hey, Herman, you'll see my original take on Darth Maul. His only appearance in the original season of Clone Trooper, and my voice for him. It's so bad in comparison to yours, because my god, your Maul impression is fucking phenomenal. That's why I'm bringing you back again for Revenge of the Sith 2.
Yeah, that laugh is good.
There's that Mark Hamill style laugh. I fucking love this scene. This seems so stupid. When he finds about them being chipped. I like how that's just Themron's new thing. He just chips everyone. So then you find out he put one in Bob after
They're
this.
like fucking dogs.
Yeah, that's what he treats them like. And I guess you can say it's it's a protective measure because he's worried what Sidious could do to them. So why not?
Yeah, and plus Bob's an alcoholic and will do whatever, and Steve's an idiot. So yeah.
And it's up in the air on whether Blitzen is chipped or not. I like to think he probably is.
I like this scene. I like this scene a lot. The Anakin scene right here.
Yeah.
Oh damn it! Not this one. It doesn't come up yet. That's the one where he's like, "Oh, this ship's not fueled yet." Oh no, that's in the Old Republic episode.
Oh yeah.
I get episodes.
Oh yeah.
Episodes
Yeah, that's why I used the Delta 7.
Yeah.
Instead of the Edda class.
I need to stop watching these episodes like consistently. I'm sorry, but I get everything meshed together.
I also love the scene where fucking Tarkin sends New Del to his actual death because he hates him. And you don't find that out till Steve the Stormtrooper Anthologies, where it was just genuinely he sent him to his death because he hates him. I'm very humble and glad to be honorably Sith man. Just imagine a joking prequel story. Fun fact, Reg Bump 37. I wanted to do that so bad. It was like right when the Joker movie came out, and I thought that would be cool. I genuinely came up with an idea for that. It was gonna be like his early crime stick, and he was gonna end up doing a heist, with an undercover Darth Maul and a young Jango Fett. And Darth Maul was like, "Yo, this guy's kind of cool. Maybe I can use him for something later." And that's why he gets him in Crimson
Dawn. Kind of like the Han episode.
Yeah, kind of like the Han episode. Yeah. Yeah, It would have been cool. It was an idea for a while. If basically they would have like robbed a trade federation like vault or something like that, and Darth Maul would have like turned on them. And it was gonna be like pre-Phantom Menace, and it was gonna be pretty cool. Cause I thought it'd been cool, like young
I want
Darth
to do
Maul,
an
a
interview.
young Jango Fett.
Yes.
I fucking love. We finally got a mission.
New Dell's literally just there because isn't New Dell? Is it New Dell who has like a father that's high up in the Empire? Is that Haydoff
Nudel.
or not the Haydoff? Yeah, it's New Dell.
And you'll get a recap of that story in Nudel the Destroyer. Some clones will talk about it. How he had a high-ranking Republic officer dad, and his dad died, and his mom killed himself because she's like, my husband's dead and my son's a disappointment. What's the point in living? Why did you paint his hair brown? Imperial studs. Wanna know why? Because I didn't have a brown piece of that hair, and I thought it looked cool seeing some bits of gray peeking through. Because you know Tarkin's getting up there in age. Also, loved the way my friend Max did this performance. I told him, sound tough and make your voice sound deeper. Like he's trying to sound threatening.
What's your timestamp?
8:41. And no, not only because I want to do more Maul episodes. That's totally not. It'll be cool. It's an idea. It'll be fun because then you can do episode 1 style with Darth Maul where he's more sinister and not fucking insane.
Well, I like how you see this in Star Wars. Maul, every time you see him, he slowly gets more insane. Like, once he gets to Rebels, he's just freaking crazy.
Mm-hmm. I just told him sound fucking panicked. I think I've told this story how my friend Max, whenever I give him a new Dell script, he improvs half of it because that's the joke. I give him an outline of a script, I'm like, alright, just sound more retarded. Hey, it's computery guy.
You that voice so good. I remember that stream. You're just like, if I do this voice one more time, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, he hated doing that voice, and he probably regrets showing me off that he can do that funny voice.
I forget what stream it was. Yeah.
And he was probably mad that I made Computer Guy a slight main character, where he became Nudell's personal AI. And then Nudell puts him into a Gong droid's body because he wants a physical form, which is fucking hilarious.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna. And then he has a freaking DC-15.
Yeah, attached to his head. And that's a reference to Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the Aftermath trilogy. I actually had to look it up because I'm like, I want the planet to explode. Is there a way the planet can explode? And apparently Palpatine has failsafe on these things. Throw a bunch of Sith artifacts in it and it will corrupt the planet's core and like, actually explode it.
The Jedi. This war is just to distract the Jedi from exploring.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was one of the main things Jedi did before the war. Was explore, buy new artifacts and all that.
Yes, Imperial sets. I do have the new 501st Battle Pack. I think I already answered that question. Computery Gonk. Yes, the best character ever. That Peter hates doing. Yeah, you didn't do that bad actually. If Peter never wants to do that role again, it could be a next option.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I need the publicity.
I wonder how many times I fucking reuse that shot of them going into hyperspace, because I know that I use that all the time. I love that shot. That's
you get to see some stickers.
Yeah, because I found those on Google. I'm like, let me put that.
It appears due to the thick atmosphere of the planet slowing the cruiser's fall.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's how gravity works. I don't know. I just wanted like a timer on the mission just to add suspense. It's like, oh my god, the fucking Star Destroyer is gonna crash on the planet. And for once, I actually made this background myself with the red sky because I took desert and then cropped out the sky and gave it a red background to make the world more alien. Because I realized like all my planets just look like Earth.
It's easy. I like that scene with the. I don't know why I'm just not covering it. I like the scene with the POV of Rex's helmet.
Yeah.
We don't see that a lot in Star Wars, but we know it's there. Now they have that heads-up display.
Yeah.
Like Iron Man.
30 minutes.
I'm contemplating on adding.
Look, it's the Beast. I remember people was like so wondering what this character was in the trailer, and he's just in it for like a scene. And I'm really like proud at how the design looked, and just there for like a scene just to die.
Oh, I love the scene. I love the scene so much.
This ambush scene is so cool.
You can see like the color grade for the camera changes too.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get an iPad. I have an iPhone 14.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the episode where I actually got the iPad I still have to this day, which I probably need to replace. Which I started filming with the iPad Pro and made the quality look a little bit better. Because it was like after the opening scene is when I switched over and it looks a lot better. Because the opening scene where Bob's overdosing still had the old camera.
Just say that casually. He was just overdosing. I used to film. You know what I used to film on my first like 3 stop motions? I filmed on a iPad Mini, the first generation. That's what I used to film on.
Oh, that's a good question, 501st. Is the Beast an actual droid or a creature? I think it's a droid that they like created using a shit ton of like Separatist and Republic parts. Because I was kind of inspired by like the Junk Titan from like Force Unleashed, kind of like that. And then like I think there was like a zombie boss in like Call of Duty World War II or Call of Duty World War II, where it was just like a amalgamation of like zombies. And that's what I wanted it to look like, just like droids parts all combined together.
Here's Nudell, badass.
Yeah, or Nudell's actually cool. He uses a minigun. He's like, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, you're here now, so grab a blaster and start shooting. Grabs the fucking minigun.
I need this for medical purposes.
Yeah.
Now I know why you clones love your weapons so much.
Is this foreshadowing for Nudell the Destroyer? Because that's gonna be a fun episode.
It's a freaking pistol. He just wiped out the whole thing, but no, let's give him a pistol. He just saved our lives, but let's take his gun away.
Kix, what's our status?
We lost 7 men in that surprise attack, along with half our vehicles.
And what about our wounded?
They're pretty banged up, but they can still fight.
Yep.
Alright, men, let's move on.
Anakin goes berserk in a minute.
Yeah, this scene's so cool. I love this fight against the Beast. Love the design of it. Looks so cool. And that scream of Nudell, I literally ripped that from one of our live streams. If you listen to it closely, he's screaming Jacob, but it just sounds like a scream.
That was the GTA scene. Or GTA stream, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But I love that look, he's got a fucking vulture droid wing as a sword. It looks so cool. And it's like unposable mouth, and then Anakin runs along the side of it in this next scene. It's so cool.
Oh, that's cool. That had to be hard to animate, though.
Oh yeah, this was a bitch to make. This one shot where Anakin's running along the side of it.
No, he's gonna go berserk.
Oh yeah.
This is like the... This reminds me of Battlefront 2. Remember when Anakin was so overpowered?
Yep. I honestly think I filmed this. I don't know if I remember. I filmed this before Anakin came out or not, but it was just a weird coincidence around the same time that Anakin came out and I filmed this scene that we literally did the same exact ability. No, this had to come out before Battlefront because I filmed this like months before Anakin was released. They just came out at the same
Yeah.
time. And people just thought, like, oh, you got that from
I'm still-
Rockford. I'm like, haha, yeah, totally.
What about the
It's not like I
second
filmed this,
assault
like, 3 months before that came out. And coincidentally had the same animation.
Help the wounded as best you can.
Still mad they
We need to
canceled
move out
it.
soon.
Yeah. But I love that scene where
I'm
Anakin
still
just, like, mass force chokes everyone.
Great work, Lieutenant Slithroat.
just commit to
You're
genocide.
going to tell me where the Republic prisoners are. And why the hell?
I still need to finish my
Well, because
freaking
I'm sure you guys
Starfighter
don't wanna
achievement.
get killed for
It's the
this.
last achievement I need.
Go to hell, Jedi scum.
I 100% that game.
Commit
I'm proud
war
of it.
crimes.
Yeah. Anakin's like, I'm with the 501st. No one else is here. I can get away with some shit. Because this is already had midway seeds through Steve the Stormtroopers, or Steve the Clone Trooper, so I want to show him more getting darker. Because after this episode is when he gets his final outfit change, which is the more Revenge of the Sith look. Where he has the darker hair and then the one glove.
Get a squad and come down here. We're gonna need some reinforcements.
Understood, General Skywalker. Jaeger, get back to the cruiser. I'm gonna need a pickup. Understood,
I gotta get
Commander
more.
Tamaron.
I gotta get more seeds in here. Voice acting. Like I said, if Peter just like absolutely
Look at-
doesn't want to do it, I'll just.
They're all talking about the Flame Troopers. I really like their design for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why I love that.
that's
look.
it's simple too.
Oh, I forgot I was mentioning it earlier.
Here's your blade.
I need to post on my extra channel. I originally had that design for Steve the Stormtrooper anthologies, but once I got the Incinerator Trooper, I literally had to refilm a scene and replace it. Because like all the shots with the Incinerator Troopers were reshoots.
I love the scene.
Yep.
Joking.
And I just... Because of that scene, I made it to where he's from Lothal, since, you know, can't do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, so I did the Ezra Bridger thing. This scene was dark as fuck to film. God, I remember I busted my throat screaming like that. It's so dark.
The boss wishes to speak.
That's why I like them. You can be dark on YouTube.
It's so fucking dark. It's
And
such
with this-
such a fucked up scene because he just straight up cuts off his hand, and it's not even a good like clean cut. It's because it's a dull blade, so it takes multiple swings. You're like, Jesus fuck, that's dark.
And he got tetanus.
Yeah, he's got tetanus from a rusty blade. Oh, like it's my original voice from Maul, which didn't work as good. God, Herman, if you're still here, we should totally redub this scene.
There is one good thing about this situation. My troopers have identified a Jedi on the battlefield.
Sounds like a predator.
He really does.
Young, long brown hair, dark robes with a blue lightsaber.
That is not Kenobi.
Like, nope, that's the chosen one. I gotta get out of here.
God, I remember I made that costume because Lego didn't make that design, and I love that look for Darth Maul. And the Darksaber, that was
like
hard to animate. I literally
Was
just
that
took,
drawn on or was it?
it's literally just a Google image, and I just kind of like drawn it on over there, and just like kind of like drawn it turning on and off.
Get the equipment ready.
Only appearance of the Darksaber properly animated, and that's why I was so happy that Darth Maul has double blade lightsaber back in season 7. Because I'm like, oh, thank God, I can actually animate that.
Okay, I've looked everywhere for that hairpiece and I cannot find it.
Don't be too high on
Revenge.
yourself. Yeah.
Like after this episode, I need a break. This.
Yeah, we can stop.
Or not. I just need to go pee real quick.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I can
Right.
entertain the audience.
Right. Well, your audience. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You like my Jawa on my helmet? I think there's a sort of a very strange mission on Tatooine involving ghetto Jawas.
Yep, you like that reference? The ghetto Jawas. Yeah, I'm here. This scene is also really good. Oh yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the watch party, because it's pretty sick. God, the animation could be a little bit better, but this is like 4 years old. Hey, look, he's got the Joker smile with the character. wasn't an obvious interpretation. That shot was so cool as well to make. Hey, look, he looks more like the Joker now. It's like the black eye supposed to be like eye makeup.
I am back.
Welcome back. You're just about to
Oh,
watch the
God.
Joker's definitive death scene. Because he's totally not alive.
Not the Twilight Twilight dancers. Computer, yeah. I love computer, yeah. That's a
Take
nice
the
addition.
formula.
The Krabby Patty formula.
Yeah. Chris Artain's like one of those Twilight dancers. Yeah,
I
show
love
that
this
here.
scene.
This scene's so stupid.
That is not. That is no physical way.
This is this was a Peter joke scene that he wrote. Like he nails a flame trooper's tank somehow. For some reason, this guy's just like the best shot in the galaxy.
And then he gets blown up.
Shoots
Oh,
right
thanks.
down the cannon.
So many drugs right now.
You owe me so many drugs.
No, my drugs!
Yeah, he shoots Themron in the shoulder. Doesn't perfectly kill him.
Oh my god, yeah. This episode is so dark.
Yeah, this one's really fucked up.
Good to see you made it.
Looking clone just burning dude like alive. Yep, that's true. First.
Trooper, you alright?
Yeah, thank you, General Skywalker.
All men, storm the bunker!
I imagine New Dale's just ahead now.
A head in a jar.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
pretty
you
much.
thought,
That's
but he's wearing the fucking
Yeah.
armor. The dome is supposed to be so he can survive in space.
Yeah, because I was so tired when I watched that video. I was learning on like 2 hours of sleep.
Oh no, Steve lost his hand. How tragic.
Doesn't he lose another one in Stormtrooper? Or is that the same one? I can't remember. His name. Where's that Bob?
Where's Bob at right now?
Starkiller cuts off his left arm,
Right here,
but
General Skywalker.
Yeah.
I just kind of retconned it and just say
I can't explain
this
it
is the
well,
only hand he
but there's a
lost.
super weapon underneath us, and once that Star Destroyer hits us, this whole planet's gonna be
'Cause
destroyed.
I
don't
fucking
completely
hate
understand what you're
continuity in my
talking
show.
about, but we have to investigate right now. Diego,
So,
we need a pickup now.
I'm just assuming Steve only has one robotic arm, which is on his right hand, but you can also look at it as maybe he lost his other hand somewhere down the line.
Well, that went.
Oh, Joker didn't really survive, did he? That was in my series.
Fucking gets crushed by a Star Destroyer. So cool.
I love this scene.
Yeah, where the planet's just crumbling with just stock green screen effects. It looks so shit. It looks so bad. Hey, only time Bob actually sees Steve's face, which is nuts.
Hideous. Ah! Looks like my aunt.
It's disgusting. Because that was the whole thing when I did the original series, how you just avoided seeing Steve's face.
R2, where are you?
And because then when he got recloned, he had like a normal looking face.
Right on
Only
time,
sees his
buddy.
original face twice. In the first episode, when he just first gets created, then this one shot here. So I'm kind of glad with how little you see Steve's original face. Because that was like the whole thing. It was like, oh, you never know what he looks like. Also, this is just random footage I found online of a planet imploding that I probably stole from someone. But I credited them. There you go. Because there's no way I can animate something like that, because my god.
That'd take forever.
But it looks cool.
Like how I'll just freak out. It's like, okay.
The fucking planet explode. That's nuts. I love the voice actor for Kix in the series. Thanks! That's me! Doing all the clone voices. I never see his face so many times, and it's funny every time. Hey, he lost his ARC Trooper rank again. But this time he just doesn't lose his pauldrons, because I just forgot to take him off, because it looks better.
I had 2 nickels. If I had a nickel every time Bob got demoted, it'd be 2. It's weird.
Actually, no, 3rd. Remember Slip Thread demoted him?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that happened. Apologies.
Slither demotes him again, which is fucking hilarious, and that's like his last emotion. Then he just becomes an Imperial Scout Trooper. Also, I like this scene. Early signs of Rex discovering about the inhibitor chips.
I like how you see like everyone's P1 helmet too.
Yeah, I like that.
And fix it.
Since it's their little bunker.
I wonder what happened to those, to be honest with you. Wonder if Steve got them or...
Yeah, but I love this. I love this scene. And Themron, like, actually like, reaches for the gun. It's nuts. Because he knows if Rex says something, he could endanger Steve's squad. It makes Themron seem kind of selfish. Like, it's more wants to protect his squad than every other clone.
Yeah. If he just told them, this war wouldn't have happened. But, you know, where's the fun in that?
Rex, you're so close to discovering the truth. I wish I could tell you how close you are.
Contemplates life.
But yeah, I like that scene because like he knows about Palpatine's plans, and he's like, "Damn, you're like really close to discovering the truth."
This episode's about 3 to 4 years old.
Here, I'm just gonna skip the credits and go straight into the next one.
Okay, one more. Oh, no, dang.
Oh, you said you had to go or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I thought we were up to. I just wanted to see the voice acting I did.
Oh. I think you voiced. No, that's next episode.
I voiced like one episode in the series, and then like anthologies happened. You kept hitting me up, and I was like, okay, free.
Okay.
I don't care. I'll do it.
Alright, I'm at 0-0. Ready?
Alright, ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
How many more do we have this season? Jesus, we're actually watching all of them.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Only 5 more, and they're all. Those are really good episodes.
I told you after like. You're good at storytelling, but after
I'm skimming through, and the most replayed is fucking Jaeger's death. Jesus. Hey, Cad Bane. Here, I'll be right back. Entertain my audience.
I hope Cad Bane just keeps going. Fun fact, guys. There was, if the original Stormtrooper series, Gary was supposed to have his own, like, kind of mini-series, but that got canceled. And Boba, if you remember Boba Fett from the original Stormtrooper seasons, he was also going to get his own series. You're going to see the adventures of Boba Fett and Boba Fett, or Boba Fett and Boba Fett, and his retarded clone. That was really cool. Fun fact about that.
Damn, I'm missing the cool scene where fucking Steve loves the Royal Guards, and also Themron's like subtly like mad dogging Palpatine because he's just like knows his plans, and he at this point, this is where Themron just genuinely hates Palpatine now. I love that he's like, "We'll contact General Skywalker." He's like, "No, you're not gonna do that." Palpatine's like, "Fucking fucker, you were my personal clone, now you bitch."
Someone is going to throwback. They want a series on Tom the Stormtrooper from the Death Watch episodes, who gets like 3 seconds sometimes.
Oh yeah, Tom the Stormtrooper. My name's Tom. Oh, your name's Tom? Well, you can go kill yourself then, or something. I forgot how the line goes.
I told him about the Boba Fett and Boba Fett.
Oh yeah, Boba Fett. That was a long time ago. That was supposed to take place between season 2 and 3 when I was going to film that, and it just never happened.
I was telling, because I remember that from that shitty interview I did when I.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Speed Racer again. Speed Racer.
Yeah, Speed Racer's just there.
I love Speed Racer.
Speed Racer's cool.
No one knows about him though.
Have you seen a Boba Fett? I like how they set it up. They're like, "Oh, you gotta hunt down Boba Fett," and it's just really Cad Bane. You just go, "Have you seen a Boba Fett?" God, I'm so glad Lego actually made finally a Toto figure, because I use that figure so much. It's so out of scale, but it's cool looking. Because Hunt for Hate-Off's gonna be the last time you're gonna see it. And then if I ever do Cad Bane again, he's gonna have the new one. Oh my God, Sam Witwer's live on Twitch right now. Damn, let's do it.
I know, I got that too.
Sam Witwer's the best. Met him at Star Wars Celebration. That was awesome.
Lucky.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say to him. I just said, I'm like, everyone probably tells him you're awesome. I literally told him like, I love your live streams. They're so fun to watch. He's like, oh really? Thank you. That actually means a lot. And I felt happy. I'm like, I asked him a question that he probably no one really asks him. I said like, oh, we can do a playthrough of Force Unleashed 2. He's like, me and David Collins have thought about that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually
That's
talking to you.
impressive. I've met you.
And this scene, um, I think people have noticed it. When he starts shocking him, a little barrel falls, and that's supposed to imply Steve actually using the Force for once. I wonder how many people have actually caught onto that, because I make the camera notice it. Show me your potential. Like, see that?
Young Skywalker. Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, because if we look at Steve's hand, it moves. So it's like,
Yeah.
first time I've ever him really using the Force.
But you don't see that until like.
Well, I really wonder how many people picked up on that. But
Wait, so you had Steve chipped?
Bob gets all mad. I think this is like one of the funny moments you see Bob was like, okay, I actually do care about Steve. He's one of my friends. It's like one of those scenes you see it.
Mm-hmm.
So you talked about it earlier. He's like, I don't think Bob really likes Steve.
Yeah. Hang on.
Epic green screen. Oh, I know what this is about. This is filmed on the Horsehead. I believe.
Understood, Commander Thimron. Jedi Master Lom Maiden and
Not Commander Fox.
position. I will send them to go check it out and I'll rendezvous with you shortly.
I like how freaking Sidious just keeps on using Cad Bane.
Yeah. Well, he's reliable.
Yeah, and he's like, well, after Jango Fett, and Jango Fett's dead now, so, and remember that he was like the best next to Jango Fett, so.
Fucking Herman. Oh, Chris, sorry, I got bored and started streaming on my Twitch channel. Follow me, Sam Woodward, the sexiest man alive. Just because you fucking play Darth Maul doesn't mean you become Sam Whitwer now.
Hang on, we're almost at your position.
I like this scene.
Oh yeah, or Palpatine. Remember, God, I honestly forgot the character's name. The Blind Jedi.
Krennic?
No, the
I
Blind
can't remember
Jedi. I honestly can't remember his name.
Oh, we finally see him again.
Yeah, after like that one appearance in the Zeroff episode.
Yeah.
I just brought him in just to die. That was a Peter original character. He's like, oh, I want a blind and deaf Jedi who doesn't talk. I'm like, damn, that's just like a living Jedi potato at that point.
I like how the clone inadvertently shoots both Sidious and the Jedi.
Yeah.
I like how freaking Fox gets abused by Sidious and freaking Vader, and then like gets killed by Vader.
And I also like that the Jedi actually unmasks Sidious, but because he's blind, he can't really see his face, and he's just like, you fucker, I'm actually gonna kill you now because of that. He's like, you cannot live after that. It's too great. My skin has already turned white, and I'm becoming Sam himself. Yep. Fox isn't aware of his plan. He just used him as a grunt.
Yeah. But like you constantly, and then in the comics you see freaking Fox gets killed by Vader.
Yeah.
So Fox just get abused by the Sith Lords.
Oh yeah, this scene where I do the Indiana Jones reference because Lucasfilm and Star Wars and Indiana Jones because it's funny, right? So funny. It's not even subtle at all. I literally play the theme.
Like a 5-second clip of the theme.
It's genuinely not even subtle.
Someone wants to see Captain Corman, Samurai Productions.
Yeah.
He also, I forgot to mention, Samurai Productions made a really good
Captain Coleman.
Jaeger helmet. He made a really good Jaeger helmet.
For which one?
Samurai Productions. He made a really good Jaeger helmet.
Oh yeah, I remember in your, yep, you made a really good, probably looks better than my actual one. I want to try.
I also follow him on Instagram. He's really good. Nice. Makes really good customs.
Yeah, dude, Themron, you make so many good customs. Oh, that's where fucking Jaeger knows he's just genuinely dead. And he just makes a little log. You were pissed about this one because I just fucking killed off Fix and I killed off another member of the FUC.
That was.
I think it's just because like I didn't know what to do with Jaeger for a while. Because he's just Blitzen, but just the more straight man.
Yeah.
The only thing
And
unique
like
about
with
him
the
is he has a
Jawa.
little Jawa helmet. That's the only thing unique about him.
Getting a stupid Shewok at him. God, this fucking ass show.
I'm mad that I didn't go further with this. That Blitzen was genuinely pissed off at Steve and blames him. Because that would have been a better storyline, just showing the downfall of their squad internally.
After this, I think Fix It. I think this was a real turning point where like everyone just started the unraveling of the FEC. Everyone started dying.
Because like everything's breaking apart. Like they're just like another suicide! Yay!
Chris, you trying to tell us something?
Like I said, this is during my edgy phase. Oh, is this the episode where we actually see the Sith Lords? I think this is. It's after this, right? Yeah, it is.
What?
Where you see Darth Revan appear at the end.
Oh yeah.
You're like, well, this is just a pretty base episode. What the fuck? Why is Darth Revan here? Yeah, he shows up at the end of the scene.
This was just fucking random.
It's random, but it's cool because it also
Yeah.
talks about Palpatine's plans. Because we're fucking Revan straight up just tells them, "Fuck off with your plans with Steve. He doesn't matter. Go with the chosen one. Stop diverting." And I don't. Here's how you can look at this scene. You can look at them. They're not spirits. Because Sith can't live after death. I like to think of it as a forced vision that the dark side's talking to directly, but manifesting the Sith Lords.
I'm ready for that KOTOR remake. I might buy it. I'm thinking about it.
I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't, which sucks.
Well, it's coming out on PC.
Oh, is it? Nice. I consider.
Yeah, I'm
I
just playing on my dad's.
Nihilus' voice I gave him. Because he talks through like the ancient Sith tongue, and like, well, I want him to talk. So I'm just like, what sounds
I love
fucking
that.
terrifying? So I just made the most creepiest voice imaginable, and Darth Bane, God, I wish I did better on that custom. Because I wanted to, for a while, I wanted to do the Clone Wars one, and I'm like, that's hard. I was like, alright, let's just do the Legends design, and I'm like, that also didn't look good. But now I got a custom Darth Bane figure if I ever do something like this again.
I'm ready for Sins and Empire. Death Trooper movie. I'm so ready for that.
I'm excited for it as well, if it goes well.
That's like one of my favorite things that's still kind of canon from the original series.
Yeah. God, Jacob did such a good voice for Revan. Because I'm just like, hey, you want to play Revan? He's like, sure. He's like, that's a big task. I'm like, I don't know how it would sound. Just imagine just like this very calm, collective Sith. So that's what he did.
Yeah.
I thought he did pretty good with that.
You just got a friend group with like some of the best voice actors.
Yeah. That's funny. He's not really like a big voice actor. I know other people was like, hey, can I get your Tarkin actor? And he's like, nah, I don't really want him to voice in other people's stuff. He's like, well, Dingus, you're like my friend. And I'm like, I'm not. He's like, I'm not really a voice actor. I'm like, that makes sense, yeah.
This episode is from the live stream, I believe. This one or the next one.
Oh, yeah, because that's when I
stream.
started live premiering them.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to skip because it's just music. Oh my god, we're on the Devastation arc now. Alright, let me go to 0-0.
Alright, ready?
3, 2, 1, go. I forgot how short season 2 is, but also like really long.
Yeah,
So
well, it's long episodes, but like not a lot of.
Start at 12. 1, 2. Jeez, we've been doing this for 2 hours. My god, kill me.
We can end whenever you want.
Nah, that's fine. I don't have to leave until like another hour and 30 or so.
Hey, what you gotta go do?
I gotta do some stuff. So
Right.
we might be able to actually finish it. I don't know how long these episodes are. Um, 16, half hour,
Doesn't
6
Max
minutes.
do a what's it called? Chiari Mundi?
No,
No, who does
that
Chiari Mundi?
that is Lego My Django,
Oh, okay.
another animator.
I know him. I follow him.
Hmm.
Thank you, Count Dooku. The Republic forces are severely crippled, and it is almost impossible for the Republic.
I like how you see this. You see Haydoff, who's come through like who comes from like dirt poor to wealth, and then Dooku, who's just like filthy rich for no
Yeah,
reason.
I like this scene. It's like such a small scene where Haydoff talks about his past. I love the scene. Actually gives development to him.
Yeah. I had a script written out for a Haydoff origin, like throughout his life.
I've been wanting to do that for a while.
Of course, my parents support the Confederacy of Independent Systems more than the Galactic Republic. So as soon as I was old enough, I enlisted at a separatist recruitment center to become a military.
That's just silver and cups, and then you just see random biscuit.
Yeah.
Stop crying tears of joy. They were both so proud of their son.
Family is a very important.
You might know, you old man. They're all dead.
But that doesn't matter right now. All that matters is the complete and utter destruction of the Republic. And soon all will see that the Separatists are the ultimate power in the galaxy.
To victory.
To the Separatist Alliance.
God, I like that scene. It's so small, but it's just has a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they have the Revenge of the Sith looks now. I like how I even did that in the series, just to show the progression of their outfits, like in the Clone Wars show.
Are we seeing Ahsoka? Or no, Ahsoka left already.
No, she already left. Ahsoka only shows up in season 1 of Clone Trooper.
Yeah.
Since season 2 of Clone Trooper takes place after season 5.
Yeah.
It starts like after season 5 and goes all the way up to season 7. That's like the time period.
I wish they kept making Clone Wars before they ended it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you implying, Master Yoda?
God, when does this come out? Because I'm curious. I need to know exact date. 2019. Yeah, because this is around this time, because it was like after Last Jedi came out, and like everyone was shocked when like, oh my God, Yoda's in the movie. And my friend Jacob, J Skywalker 1040, he's like, if you need Yoda, I want to do Yoda. I'm like, okay. And I guess he was just really happy. He's like, I wanted to voice Yoda, and
I like that
I think that was his first scene as Yoda. And he did good as Yoda. It's very jank, but he did good as Yoda. So like,
you see Tarkin fucking cities. Yeah, Tarkin definitely no.
oh yeah, he definitely knows. He totally seems like the type.
There's not a thing you could tell me to convince me that he did it.
Plans for him and my empire. Destroy his ship within minutes. Make the assault look good.
I love this series because it really, especially the Palpatine stuff, it shows you how much he had control over.
I love what Reggie Bump 37. I like to imagine that Dooku is just ignoring his grand speech and just wants to eat his biscuit, his little biscuit. He wants to eat his little biscuit.
See, he still has it. He hasn't eaten it,
He
so.
wants to use a little biscuit. I like this whole episode, just Dooku just eating food.
And then
fucking Max
someone.
improv that line so hard. He's like, bitch boy, Haydoff. And also wanted to see this scene where like Tarkin and Haydoff have like a verbal argument and just kind of like he kind of gets underneath his skin. Especially in the scene afterwards, like prep all cans to fire on that flying hunk of trash.
And then we get to see the rest of this in the anthologies.
Yeah.
I think anthologies is over the first.
I love that one. I love that season. It's not as viewed as much as Clone Troopers season 2, but I love that one.
Good.
But you know, you pissed off Tarkin when you call him Will Huff. He doesn't like being called by his first name. There you go. Now he's all pissed off.
You got that attitude. Someone in my chat said me Dylan needs his own series.
He really does.
Always prepare for departure.
My
Just
favorite
like the
episode of season 2.
original Steve the Stormtrooper or Steve the Stormtrooper. It's like really short episodes.
Yeah, this is back when like I kind of like shortened them for my own sanity and just like I'm just gonna split this in 2. This part's cool though, where they engage the devastation, similar to like the Malevolence attack, but like a later era Clone Wars. Hey, they're prepping the ion weapon. I wonder if it'll ever fire again. No, because I hated doing that effect. It gets close to.
It's loading up.
It gets close to. Oh, it's charging.
Man, gone. Just like the original ones.
Yeah. Well, it's like Anakin's like, oh, I've dealt with this shit before. We can take it out.
Same diff. I'm experienced now. I can do it better.
Oh no. I wonder if I can do that effect now. I just gotta look into how I would do that.
Right, I coming up if you guys watch that, like the one of the few live streams Chris has ever done on his channel, this is when he raged so much that he ended the stream. I don't know if you remember that.
Which one? When I was behind the scenes animating?
Yeah. You were
I animated that
animating
scene.
live.
I forgot.
And you freaking.
Yep.
Something kept falling. You were like.
Yeah.
And you just ended it. Yeah, this is the
scene. I hated doing multi-two things at once because I just like stop motion just like at night and just like.
I like this scene a lot. This action sequence.
It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot the Republic Commandos also show up in this scene. First appearance of Frank as the clones. Hey Herman, you'll get to hear sexy Frank when he actually recorded his lines on time. And not delay an episode for over a year. I literally sent him those dirge lines like mid last year, and he still hasn't done them. Computery guy.
Yes.
Shut up, computery guy. I'll call you whatever I want.
You just sound like you want to die during halfway through that line. No, not the black guy. What's his name? Admiral Kyphon. I don't know why I remember that. And he's just dead. Oh, I know they're not dead yet. Now they're gonna crash. This is another money shot that I used a lot in the trailers. Cause it looked so cool. Of it just dragging the across the devastation. It's fucking sick and just like
makes a big crack in it.
Coincidentally, that's just like the hangar where they're fighting.
Yeah.
And people get crushed, which is such a shit way to die.
Yeah, you can see a freaking clone in the background just laying there.
It's crushed by some debris. Like, god damn.
Someone said I can relate with the Frank delays.
Yeah, pop. Delta Squad. Whoa. I really like people just genuinely didn't know they were going to show up in this episode and they're like, holy fuck, that's actually kind of cool. That's a cool callback to earlier in the season.
Like, these a lot of, you took like a month or a year-long break for the season, didn't you?
Yeah, or like a half a year break.
Yeah.
But it was so cool to bring him back. They're like, well, that's actually really cool.
I hate animating the new spider droids.
There's a deleted scene of this. I'm trying to make this scene in one shot and it just looked so ugly. I don't know where the footage is. But then I was like, fuck, I'm just going to reanimate the scene where this actual cuts. Because that's when I was like really into like trying to do one-shot takes where there's like no camera cuts, and that was no.
This is a really good sequence. Rex not only has Delta Squad, but whatever remains off of the vinegar that crashed on the ship.
Yeah. Back when fucking actor for Vane couldn't act for shit when he was really young. Shut up, stupid computer.
Fixer, can you find
Needle and computer guy, because I'm like, I want to give Needle a sidekick.
I remember the. You remember the Porg parody you did?
Yeah,
keep on heading towards
Fucking love that video.
that's a good one. Shut up, Scorch.
We can't let the Republic
Yeah,
reach the bridge.
that's my favorite Republic Commando line. Look at all them droids.
Come on, according to Fixer, Duke, we should be just up ahead.
This scene's cool. Fucking Seb smacks him and shoots him. Triple kill.
Don't stop until every last droid is dead. For the Republic.
For the Republic.
So, do you think this is the place?
One of the few times Command Magna Guards are actually in my show. Because I just didn't want to do the electrical effects, so I just didn't put them in the show.
Oh, he finally did. He eat the biscuit? That's the question. Oh,
No,
no,
there's still biscuits. Haydoff even left his biscuit. I think how Dooku just takes a swip of wine. He's like, alright, I'm going to kill you now. I think I inspired that off of the Dark Disciple book. Remember he does that before he fights Ventress. Alrighty.
Did she appear in the series? I don't think she
Who,
did.
Ventress? No. I wanted to
Yeah.
at a point, but no, I just never got to it. Alright, I'm at 0-0. Ready? Destroy
Yeah.
Devastation. This one's a good one.
3, 2, 1.
I think people have also picked up how it's basically replaced the titles from like the Malevolence arc as a reference, since it's the same thing. Because there's Rising Malevolence. What was the last episode called? Shadow of Malevolence, and then this one Destroy Malevolence. But now it's Destroy
Did you start
Devastation.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm already 19.
Oh, okay.
Anakin Skywalker. Are they gonna kill him though?
Probably not. I mean, there's a whole other trilogy.
He was supposed to die. He really genuinely was, but then I realized, well, Christian's actually a really good actor. Because originally he was supposed to be dead, and it was going to be just TX-1000. I think just a random Separatist admiral that he was going to find a new one for the next episode and in the new Separatist Order arc. I'm like, that's just kind of lame. Because TX-1000, he's cool, but he can't carry as a villain.
Yeah.
Well, then,
Also, just like, I look how like, no one talks about how he has a freaking son. We saw his son in this like a mini movie. No one talks about that.
yeah, how TX-1000 raised Haydoff's son, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That
I made
was a good.
TX-1000 actually become a good guy, because that's kind of cool. Because the whole thing is how like he didn't get like memory wipes how droids usually do, so he actually developed a personality to where he actually started to like respect humans. Yeah, damn. That's cool.
Nope.
He has a character
So the
development
Slick
arc.
that was supposed to die.
Yep, that's Slipthrow was supposed to die right there, like I mentioned. And I thought, nah, he's cool. I want to bring him into like the Empire era.
And then he dies.
Dies in probably a worse death, which I'm mad about. This scene's cool with Dooku. It's a brutal fight. Fucking Dooku just takes one of the decorations from his office and stabs Anakin.
Oh my, just casually throws a cup at his face. Too good as a flint.
Shanks him like Jesus.
Ouch. Right in the heart, too. Bitch, it makes Obi-Wan his bitch.
He really does.
You know, when my plans seem to go right, you two show up and mess everything up.
This is the end for you, Haydock.
Oh, how many times is... Okay, that's like counter number 5 in the whole series that Steve Bob's gotten captured. So far.
I don't know why they didn't move their weapons further away. It's like right there, and Bob just perfectly kicks the knife in front of Haydoff's like chest. Originally, it was supposed to be the head, but I moved it to like the mid stomach to keep him alive.
I did like that. That was a cool
I'm
thing.
glad I kept it alive. I thought it was cool. But like I just genuinely did not change the pacing of the scene because it's supposed to be like he dies.
The Jedi contaminated the biscuits and we were at the dinner table.
Yeah, Dooku needs his Sith of biscuits.
Once Anakin.
I'm going to kill you.
Dooku's a menace in this whole series, I swear.
I don't use him a lot, but I'm glad when I use him, I make him just genuinely intimidating.
Both sides believe they're the heroes.
You're no hero. You're just a murderer.
Yes, I am. But if that's what I have to do to save the galaxy from your evil republic, I am more than willing to do so.
I also like that line. Haydoff acknowledges that he is kind of evil, but he thinks he's doing it for a right purpose.
I like is especially what you do with anthologies where Haydock kind of becomes the good guy.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that.
Dooku's done many evil things, but even he hasn't ruined such a good meal.
The man who controls the separatists.
Gosh, what was
Count Dooku's got his chicken legs and fucking biscuits.
You don't have the right to speak.
Yeah, that's like me talking about how when Steve wants a Steen, and I just say, no, Bob. You don't have the right to speak. Oh, that should be a meme template.
I think it's the first time we've heard Steve speak in the past 2 episodes.
I'm sorry for the hole in your chest.
Was supposed to be sorry for the hole in your head.
Boom.
You're like, oh shit. Or like when the live chat happened with the episode for the first time, we're like, oh my god. Because to be fair, this scene is paced so well. You're like, oh my god, they actually fucking did it. They killed Haydoff. And I kind of feel bad for faking them out by giving them alive, but it's still cool. But I do like his new death. Like he just
I like how the
gives
music
up.
just pans in perfectly, too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I synced up the music perfectly for it. It's not a crime unless you get caught.
Hey, Hey, Reggie, we don't talk about the background characters, okay? We don't talk about it, okay? We don't want to talk about it.
I like how someone's just a commander who's facing did nothing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You just watched Haydoff die, but hey, TX1000 hates Haydoff, so maybe he programmed the droids just like, if Haydoff fucking dies, do not intervene. Oh my god, Anakin almost cut the biscuit. How dare he?
I honestly wouldn't doubt that if TX1000 did that.
I'm be surprised. He hates Haydoff, and that's when they like
Yeah.
finally respect each other in anthologies when they were leading the New Separatist Order.
I just want to know what the fuck did he conceive a child?
Who, Haydoff?
Yeah, or when the fuck did he make a child?
I don't know. Sometime. He gets busy. Have you seen him in Crimson Rising when you see him shirtless? He gets bitches.
I haven't watched it. I think I watched episode once. That's like all the episode I've watched.
God, this is why I don't watch my episodes back. 'Cause I watch them like 5 times when I'm editing them to make sure they're good. And I just never watch them back afterwards. Because I get so burnt out watching them. So it's good watching them again.
I'm supposed to do a freaking breakdown of Crimson Rising, but I just never touched that.
That episode's good. The biscuits, Lamau Dooku landed on them. Now his ass landed on the biscuits. Poo stains on the biscuits.
That's gonna be mean. It's Baby Stranding 2 all over.
That's accurate. I had to look that up. Phase 2 armor can keep them alive for 2 minutes because those ones aren't vacuum sealed like the Phase 1 armor.
I don't like that though. I don't like that about the Phase 2 armor.
Where they need a space equipment for.
Yes.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh shit. Another ad, goddamn.
Want me to pause?
Nah, that's fine. I think I'm ahead anyways.
Master, if we kill Dooku, we can end all of this. You can't do that. It's not the Jedi way. Besides,
Everyone could have like.
you're right. Let's get him to the gunship.
The devastation's primary power core is overloaded. Destroy.
Just great. We'll never get him to the gunship in time. Well, the Jedi Code doesn't say anything about leaving your enemy on a ship that's about to explode.
That's fucked up, Obi-Wan. That's a little dark.
Come on, let's get off this thing.
Obi-Wan's like, you can't kill him, but we never said anything about the ship. And you just TX-1000 just leaving.
You know, he's like,
I like
bye,
how
bitch.
I like how Admiral Haydoff kind of has the same thing Dooku has on his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Last we heard, they're facing off against Admiral Haydoff.
Why the hell are they not here? They're not
Yeah, I think I'm ahead of you.
Right now I'm at the part where they're talking. Rex just said spacewalk.
Let's just get off this thing.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Big battle in the hangar. R2D2. He does nothing in my show. I just can't write a scene with R2 because I have no idea what to do with him.
Just stands there.
I love this. Also just with a big fucking looking bomb.
Just gets it thrown right back at him.
So stupid. You're Dooku, you ruined my cookies. I have nothing left to live for. Kill me, Anakin. Yeah, I remember you made those a while back first. I think they looked really cool. I think I saw them on your Instagram page. Oh, he moved his body. He's alive. No fucking way. I like. Originally, I was gonna add like frost going onto their visor, and that was gonna be like hard as hell to do.
Just add a little bit of white here and there.
His little secret escape pod.
Yeah, just like Dooku.
You can just hear this sort of audio ripped from Clone Wars. You can hear blaster fire in the background.
Whatever gets the job done. Man.
The way Steve says, "Well, look at our gunship." I don't know why that always annoyed me.
It just moans.
Oh shit! Isn't this when Bob gets his Archieber rank back again?
I guess. I don't know.
I think at the end of this episode.
He loses it like
secret
4 or
fucking
5 episodes.
Secret hallway.
Secret tunnel.
I guess launched. Fucking droid gunship rescues him.
But how the engine's right there? How do you get in there?
I wish I animated this effect better. Just big light and then it's broken into. It's just done. Should add like more fire and effects to it. Like it was like the pieces are popping.
Body poppers.
Have to declare the comedy as epic grade makes hands. It's fairly cool to do because there's no Dooku and there's still more biscuits. Hate offing alive was the biggest twist of my childhood. Nice 501st. Dooku leaves hungry and beaten up.
He wrote the Delta Squad so good in this episode.
Yeah. Delta Squad's fun to ride for. Can't wait to do them again in 79's part 2. That's gonna be a while out until I make that one, because I need to focus on Sins of the Empire for a bit. So I think after New Delta Destroy, there's gonna be like a small hiatus for a bit. Oh yeah, fucking Gary.
Little plug for my own channel, but I'm hoping to have a trailer out on my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, Peter didn't do as good as the shitty Steven Stormtrooper series. Oh, we get Gary, yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wanna I put Gary in because like half the cast died, so I need to fill up the ranks again.
I remember that one little kid was like, "I hope Gary dies in a hole. I'm so glad he's dead."
Yeah.
Remember that kid?
I wish he didn't delete the comment, and I wish I screenshot it back in the day because that was one of my favorite comments when I was like first starting off.
When you spoke, well, we see more Dooku in your Genesis. Gary the Goat. Just cool. He's a nice character.
Probably.
Just really hated by the whole fan base. Dooku, the devastation is acceptable loss. However, the loss of my cookies is a devastating defeat.
Okay. I need a screenshot that. That's actually really funny.
That's funny.
I have planned for him.
That's gonna be a skit I'm making.
Oh fuck, the
Oh,
episode's still
fuck.
going. I was about to skip to the next one. Oh yeah, this is the Darth Revan scene. This part's cool.
Yeah. I don't have a Dooku figure, dude. Oh, oh well.
You can probably find the Clone Wars one for cheap.
Probably. I know the freaking episode 2 one's so expensive.
Yeah, that was. I didn't even buy the episode 2 one. What I did was I bought the head from the Lord of the Rings set, since it's the same thing, and then put in my Clone Wars one.
You think of me as an illusion?
Convert young Skywalker. Kill him.
Fucking love that.
Why hasn't Skywalker become
You
a
don't know if it's real or not, but he just threatens the shit out of Palpatine.
I need time for my
So technically, when you think about it, in the Seed of Clone Wars universe, Darth Revan's the reason to fucking push Palpatine's plans along.
If you fail, I will show you a pain far worse than death itself. Do you understand?
I love this. I would love to see you make an Old Republic series.
Really cool. I just don't have enough Legos for it. That's why I
Yeah.
kind of like the small tease, which you'll see in the next episode.
It's the one I'm in.
Yep.
Before I hit puberty.
Don't worry, we won't skip the credits for that one.
Yeah, I gotta get a plug.
Darth Revan theme. That's actually not copyright. Oh my god, we're down to the last 4. Holy fuck. We're actually
Oh my
gonna watch
God.
them all.
It's been 3 hours, I think.
It's almost gonna be 3 hours. By the time we'll be done, it probably will be. I don't know if we should stop or just keep going.
It's up to you, man.
Let's just keep going. Alright, I'm at 0-0. Ready?
Oh shit, I'm not even on yet. I just watched the credits.
Oh no, we're speedrunning
Alright, ready?
through this. We're not even going through credits. And go.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
How many more we got? Next episode's 11 minutes easy. 20 minutes. Yeah, this and Revenge of the Sith Part 2 are the last 2 long ones.
Yeah, because Revenge of the Part 3 is like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Clone Wars.
And the Clone Wars.
Master of the war decides now is the time to begin its endgame for the Clone Wars.
Endgame for the Clone Wars?
Information from the ancient
This is the first start for
Count Dooku, General Grievous, and Admiral Tarkin on space station to discuss
beginning of the
Clone War.
Revenge of the Sith. This marks the beginning. I will be right back. Entertain the audience and probably a really good scene that I like.
Well, I don't like Chris said. I don't think that's possible. In Dan Leo. I like this scene a lot. We can see all the 3. Yeah. Okay. See. If Dooku, like this plays in him too. This confirms it. If Dooku and Tarkin were in the same freaking thing, they definitely knew. All 3 of them knew. Who freaking Sidious was. They had to. I'm sorry.
Yes, Lord Sidious, I will send every ship the Republic has available. There will be tremendous losses.
Yeah.
As long as everything goes well, your plan.
This is a really good scene. Good to see the final plans of everything. I love this episode a lot. And I might just be biased because I'm in it, but this is a really good episode.
I hate having to work with this separatist filth.
Probably.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, yeah.
I do like this
POV.
scene. How you can see Palpatine's plans
Thank you.
It's all coming together.
and really
Plo Koon.
Emperor Palpatine. First appearance of Plo Koon in my series. Now I have him again. The new one.
And the Ayla Secure, I think.
Nice. This scene doesn't make sense when you think about it. I really, yeah, that's why I need to cut it out for Revenge of the Sith, because they already should be on their planets by now. So technically, this scene takes place earlier in the war, before the Outer Rim sieges, I guess.
All we know about the Sith Temple is that
They always thought that was Max of the PR. Sounded like it.
Yeah, it's Lego My Janko. Keep going.
I even know they show it in the credits. I just always, when I first saw this episode, I was like, yeah, that's definitely Max. Like, yeah, this is, I love this scene so much. I don't know why, I just love the little details you get.
Because this needs to be ready when they have the Battle of Coruscant.
I haven't flown this thing in a while. Inform Admiral Yularen, and then I'm on my way to the Resolute. Understood, General Skywalker.
Apparently someone said the Resolute's already destroyed by this time, so that's something. He's like, at this point, Anakin probably shouldn't have the Resolute. I don't know who said that. I don't remember it getting destroyed. So, it's just... There we go.
Understood, General Skywalker. Prepare for jump to light speed.
Got Admiral.
Yeah, so them was talking about the Wolfpack. I like doing that. I've always wanted to do a scene with them. I've got like a shit ton of them. The planet KOTOR, because it's not subtle at all. But instead of spelling it with a K, I put it with a C, because it's different. It's fucking Old Republic planet, so people can get their Old Republic boners, because everyone wanted me to do that once I started teasing Revan. So I'm like, there you go. Oh, this was a cool planet, though. It's this kind of like dead-looking world, and just underneath the Sith Temple.
That's cool. That's from Rebels.
Straight up scenes from Rebels. A lot of the scene was taken from Rebels, especially when Anakin gets the green cross guard.
I love this episode.
This is a good episode. I love this one.
A lot of these are good. I'm just biased because I love the series. And season 3 Adventures arc, probably not.
What was that?
Someone asked in season 3 of Steve the Clone Trooper, are you going to do Adventures arc?
No. I just don't have plans for Ventress. I didn't need to.
And that's a hard... She has a weird voice, too. I love this scene.
Anakin gets a green cross guard. It's so fucking cool.
Ezra touches that like 50 years later.
I like the concept of the Grey Jedi. Because I know they said, since Grey Jedis aren't canon in Disney canon, so it's like, I'm gonna make a Grey Jedi just a singular person instead of a concept. So like, that's a cool way of doing it. He's such a mysterious character, and that's what I like about him. Because we're like, are you gonna explain the Grey Jedi? I'm like, no. That's what I like about the character, because he's a mystery. Some things are just better left not told.
When you find out Cool Guy 9201 isn't 920. I played Lego Star Wars Atlas Archive. I'm still playing through it slowly, but I think it's good.
Nice. Yeah, I like it. Just
Someone in chat
a black face. just face. You don't need to see who he is. I like to imagine it's probably just a mask, since it's just not black. He's a cool character. And then this was the ability my friend created, Force Heat, and I probably could have done this effect a lot better of the door melting, but it just looked bad.
Good. I'm one of these guys. I'm dead.
Please do not touch the corpses of the fallen.
Skywalker Saga is bigger than the Complete Saga? I don't know about that. I might be biased. I grew up with the Complete Saga. My freaking 3DS. And the Wii.
Oh my god, Darth Revan. This scene was cool to film, though. This was so different for me.
Hold on, Chris. This here I am. Oh, dang it, no. I thought it was coming up.
That's Lego My Janko. It's the Sith Acolytes.
Destroy the Jedi for Lord Nihilus.
Here I am. I didn't have testicles then.
God, I forgot about that. Yeah, they get a lot of people for this. They're not clones.
I love this scene. So, oh dang, just right off. Revan's such a badass. Said, "Give me my soul."
I'll suck your fucking life force out. Who's the Grey Jedi? No one will ever know. 66. Of course, he sounds like an NSFW villain. I need more green screen.
Yeah, there I am. Title first. I love freaking Darth Nihilus so much.
Darth Nihilus is cool.
And your series, your voice, the voice.
Yeah, I'm really proud of how I did the voice for that.
Yeah. I know he's supposed to speak like some old freaking tongue.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I really liked the voice I gave him. I was kind of proud of how it came out.
The Grey Jedi
hurt my throat to do, but it sounded cool though.
Someone said the Grey Jedi is a Jedi whose chanting bed went backwards.
Alright, I took those lines from a voice demo someone made of their own version of Nihilus's voice, and I thought that sounds like a fucking awesome speech. I'm gonna take that and put it in my show. Hey, it's recap of Knights of the Old Republic, the game. Even though Malgus shouldn't be there. This is like 200 years afterwards, so I didn't really know the Knights.
And became Dark Lords of the Sith, conquering thousands of worlds and slaying hundreds of Jedi. By this point, Revan and Alec were fully gone, becoming Darth Revan and Darth Malak. But in one battle,
just screenshots.
Just fucking screenshots, because I just did not want to animate.
I can't blame you.
So I just did like a Transformers Prime style flashback where it's just all pictures.
Or rest in peace, that amazing show.
Alright, designed that Photoshop after the redeemed version of Revan in the Galaxy of Heroes, and they made a Black Series figure of it. I'm like, that's a cool look. Cause I'm like, I already have a lightsaber where you just wearing the robes. I'm like, I'm gonna Photoshop that.
Something different happened. Revan's light side spirit became one with the Force, while his dark side spirit continued to struggle.
I'm still waiting for my Revan lightsaber to get it. I ordered it like a year ago, and they've been out of stock ever since I ordered
it. Shout out to the Grey Jedi, got me one of my favorite genders. He's not a gender, he's one person in my continuity. Oh my god, here's the moment where everything fucking changes. It's coming up. And then it just turns straight into Revenge of the Sith at this point.
Goes from this really...
What year? When did this come out? May 2019. Yep, that was still a ways out from Clone Wars Season 7, so, like I said. I feel proud at what I kind of predicted, because, like, we already knew, like, the base outline.
Yeah.
And, like, I recreated the scene from the original teaser trailer that's coming up right now. Because I'm like, alright, I gotta tie it into Clone Wars because it's coming out.
This is before figure.
You're like, oh my god, that's cool. And now it's just straight up Revenge of the Sith.
This is from the original 2003 Clone
Yep,
Wars.
yep. Everyone was flipping their shit when I did this because they weren't expecting that. Yeah. I changed it a little bit. When I do Revenge of the Sith, the movie, I'm going to have to add more to this and probably include Shakti since they mentioned her. So I'm probably gonna
Which death? Which death?
I'm not gonna show a death. I'm just gonna show her preparing to fight Grievous. Like at the end of this episode, where he's like, "Oh, you're lucky I want you alive." I'm gonna have a cut where the door opens and Shakti shows up. She's like, "Show off the chance" or something like that, and Grievous shows it's about to fight, and it cuts. Because people were like, "Why isn't Shakti there?" I'm like, "I don't have a Shakti figure, but I got one. I found a knockoff, so it works." You know, I don't know if I should include this scene in the new version, the Kylo Ren sequence. Probably should. It's cool though. I like it.
I'm getting an ad for ad block. I like this.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch season 4 of Steve the Stormtrooper.
I like that one. That was like when my series started getting better done. And this is Chris-tastic13 as Kylo Ren, aka Admiral Haydoff. Mostly because he did a joke. He's like, I want to fight my cousin since Jay Skywalker's his cousin. So they're constantly at war with each other. You know, Haydoff and Tarkin. And I said Kylo Ren. Technically, it should really be Darth Vader, but this is like before Disney ruined Kylo Ren, so I like actually liked him.
Episode 7 was a good start, and then it just went downhill from that.
So I'm like, I want to include Kylo Ren, because that'd be cool. And I thought, damn, a fight between Kylo Ren and Yoda would be cool. And my friend's just like, just play Battlefront. I'm like, yeah, but it sounds cool. But like, you know, it's like Anakin underneath Kylo Ren's mask, but it really should be Vader. But like, you know, it's supposed to show that Anakin's the reason the galaxy's fucked for the next like 50 years. And then everyone's like, oh my god, it's 2003 Clone Wars.
I'm gonna look in the live chat of this. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
Oh yeah, hang on, let me... Does it have... Oh, it doesn't have it on computer, I don't think.
Yeah, computer, no. That's why I said my phone.
Tragic, because everyone was going nuts during this bit. I remember that. That was awesome. You're like, holy fuck. You're actually doing the invasion of Coruscant.
Oh wow, mixing franchises, I see. Callback. Yeah, everyone was going insane. Oh my god.
So I'd be curious some shots, especially this one. C3PO, oh my gosh. My really
and then that one guy
makeshift Typho. Only appearance, so I'm like, didn't bother to make a full custom.
Here's for a second. Stop.
She shows up for like 1 second, so I don't care.
Yoda going crazy off that Academy.
Let the battle is so far off, and besides, I will not cower in the face of this treacherous attack. What is that? What is that noise?
Alright, Chris, before we start the next episode, I need to go do something real quick.
Okay.
I like how these guys are like, we rarely see him fight, and then when we do see him fight in the series, they freaking suck.
Yeah. This scene was so cool. I'm really proud of how I literally recreated the exact shot.
I love that freaking helmet smashing scene with his foot. That was done.
Yeah. He did it so fast enough where it mixes the actual bricks and it looks close enough. This is cool. Because I basically did that shot, but swapped out the Jedi with the Royal Guards. Since I don't have those Jedi, so it's like this works close enough. Fucking annihilates them.
I'm not afraid of you. You wouldn't dare harm the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic. Whatever would your masters say?
Oh no, he's not gonna be here for them around his last stand. We'll see. I do have to do some stuff. Unless we call it.
Do you want to call it? I mean,
we
could save this for a different day.
Because there's like last 3 episodes.
Wow, I gotta go I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. So I do have to
entertain my 0 viewers, please.
I will certainly will. What do you think, stream? We having fun? Look at all those voice actors. Yep, there he is, Ranty Studios, the big super fan himself. So that's like half an hour left. Do I have a half an hour? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I have a half an hour. So yeah. Flip a coin, man. Do you make the choice? Because if not, we can obviously finish Revenge of the Sith watch party tonight. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I guess he's not here. Ranty, you there?
I'm back.
Oh, you're here. I think let's save Revenge of the Sith for later because I do actually have to do some stuff because we are been going for like 3 hours.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I can probably either do it tonight since it's only like a half an hour stream. Okay, thanks for watching.
Thank you for coming on.
And we'll be back tonight maybe then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. See you later. We'll watch probably the last 3 good episodes of Clone Trooper because I'm tired and I forgot how long season 2 is. Alrighty.
Well,
thanks for watching, my guys. We'll see.
Thank you, Chris, for coming
tonight.
out, joining me.
No problem. All right. Yeah, I'll be on there tonight. Then we can finish it.
Just sent me a DM.
Thanks for watching. And